I should probably roll 20.
You could do that if you wanted to, but I don't think it'll be important or anything, you know.
What? What's
Brian, you're
important?
being a real condom full of spaghetti right now.
I am always a condom full of spaghetti.
How is that an expression?
Well,
Brian just
some
gets it.
people want to be
Therefore-
famous.
So, would somebody like to do the recap?
So I, as always, can do it, but I already have the inspirations.
I
Right,
did
do
it
I?
last week, and
And
I,
missed one.
unlike Tony, needs lots of preparation, so I cannot do it.
I have a big blank spot in between the Minotaurs and the end of the Beholder fight that I can't put together in my head.
So-
It was when we were in the throne room with the
Oh.
artists.
Right.
Mhm.
King Kong.
King Kong, we found the queen of the old Omen people.
We're skipping spots.
So,
though. Somebody's
yeah,
got
we-
it too.
Does somebody want to do it?
So we fought. We finished up our fight against the Beholder.
Mhm.
There was only a couple of rounds of combat as Tad turned to stone and everyone else was equally nervous. He attempted to strike a truce with us, forcing us all into his ray of anti-magic. However, Marnie was unwilling, unable to resist the urge to hit the thing responsible for breaking her mace. So she did. This caused the fight to continue, and Dawnflower basically implanted a chorus of malefic whispers into its brain that caused it to explode.
Ominous Latin chanting. Oh.
When it exploded into a goop fest, the room was looted. Tad was resurrected at the end of a long rest from his petrification. I assume there was some aloe vera leaves, some Dawn Olay hand lotion. Just get them moisturized again. And we continued on. We found a throne room on the next floor below that had blind sewn shut mouths, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So
It's
shut
the-
eyes and mouths.
Mouths and eyes sewn shut on these undead creatures. They were painting by sense of smell, just like the pinball wizard. And a throne with a scepter on it. We took the scepter and were unharmed, but when Dawn sat on the throne, we had to put her out of her misery because she attacked an artist, causing a T-Rex that had been, I don't know, mortared into the floor to rise up and assail us, which had the best cinematic fight we've ever had. And she was polymorphed into a giant ape to King Kong the shit out of that T-Rex.
It was amazing.
Won the fight, went north to a room, tried to communicate the voice of authority with a chandelier. Chandelier did not respect our authority, continued to blast us until we broke it, I think. Then we got another mace out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I remembering that right? Whose purpose is we have not quite figured out yet. We just know that it has one. We almost set off a fire trap of like 400 damage worth of D6s.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went into another room. Unk's words are hard.
Tomb?
Unk's tomb. After avoiding several traps on the way down a very long series of stairs, I jumped to those stairs, which was a little iffy in the rules, but Brian let me do it. Why did he let me do it, you ask? Because it was a trap, and I was surrounded by Minotaurs, who then proceeded to attack me.
Unsurprisingly.
Cruella was inside a mural, I think, a mural maze,
A carved wall maze.
a carved wall maze, an etch maze.
To raptors. To the maze.
And that's pretty much where she had come back out to room of 10 Minotaurs at least. 8 Minotaurs at least as I recount. No, there's a 9th one.
Yeah, that's it. We had at least 3 down, so just a gazillion to go.
And that's where we left off.
Excellent. So I have a little bit of housekeeping. Since you already have inspiration,
Can I give it to somebody?
I'm going to give you a boon instead.
I don't even care about giving it away now. It's mine.
M, since you
Myself.
gave us the title for this week's episode,
Respect my Minotaurity. It works only when you say it in Cartman's voice.
I'm going to give you this boon.
Ooh.
While in your spirit form, you can take 2 legendary actions per round instead of 1.
Nice. And it's cool because I sort of am a spirit right now. So, you know, that works out well.
This will last the entire session.
Nice.
Tony, your
That's me.
boon is the Great Cleave. You may choose to gain this boon's effect at any time, and it lasts for 1 minute. And by at any time, I mean you can choose to do it after you make a roll and see that you have crit or would crit. Your melee critical attack strike range expands by 1. And when you critically strike a foe, you may choose to either include up to 2 additional foes in the strike at half damage each. They must be in your reach. Or roll an additional attack against another foe, also within your reach.
Get wrecked.
I'm going to be doing the damages.
But this only lasts for 1 minute. And once the boon is used up, it's used up.
Cool.
Okay.
So many of them. Boy, oh boy.
And one more little piece of business. I misread a bit of this encounter, and so I'm going to let Austin, as Crow, choose whether to remain in your current position or be moved to where you should have appeared when you came out of the maze. Now, I'm not going to tell you where that is,
Where it should have appeared. I have to know.
but I will tell you this.
Better where you are right now.
It will give you a little bit of a clue as to this encounter.
Brian, I'm all for going where I was supposed to go, just because I want to know where that is.
Okay.
It's
That
here
is
in the middle
here.
of the room. I could have told you that, man. You don't want to be there. It's the middle of the room. You're fucked.
That's okay. This has got to be where the keyhole is, right?
So I also, by the way, am having a little trouble reading your HP because I see 31 of 92 and also like the temp HP of 18. Is that correct?
Oh no, the temp HP I did not subtract, so I will just add that to the regular health.
Perfect. Cool. Okay. Other than that, I think
Is the house in order? Have we gotten this house in order?
we are ready, and it is the top of the round, which means it is Dawnflower's turn.
Oh boy. My turns are so simple. Okay. Well, I know that I want to get across this pit.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a task for me because I'm not great at the jumping and the sports in general. But do I feel like this is this difficult or
So you're going to have to make an athletics check
okay.
to jump
Do-
across.
Okay, all right. Well, I can do this. I believe in myself. I will try to take as much of a running jump as I can and just go for it. Yeah. Wow. That sounds about right. Even with my no longer -1.
Okay, so you, in your spirit form, whoosh forward and ploop into the acid.
I can't hold on to anything or. Okay.
So you will be able to climb back out with your action, or you can choose to swim across to the other side and climb out. You have enough movement to do this. However, falling in, you're going to take some acid damage.
Okay. How bad is it?
64.
Oh, that's not bad.
That is not how I would have defined it. No. Yeah, I'm gonna get out, please and thank you. Jesus, 64.
Mm-hmm.
I bet those walls are
something.
greased.
Am I resistant to that damage by any chance?
I don't remember what we said about your ability.
Let me open the thing, which I should have opened before. I should have, instead of complaining about things. But, hindsight. Damage? No, it's only the boring slashing and piercing and stuff. God damn it. Okay, well that hurt my body and my spirit. Just a little. Okay, well I'll climb back up on the safe side of things.
Okay.
And just work from there.
You need to make a concentration check.
There's no way I can make that check, though.
Make a 32. So all the little velociraptors go pop, pop, pop.
Well, okay. This is not... I pictured this differently when I played it in my head.
I thought your spirit form had hover boots.
I really thought that I could make that jump. It's not a far... You live, you learn. Okay. Did that take any... Please tell me it didn't take my whole action to do so also.
No, that was all of your movement, though.
Okay. That's not as bad as it could have been if it took everything. I'll subtract my HP later. I will instead right now fix this mess that we're encountering at the moment. Everybody's super not feeling great. Let me just check my spells. Because it's been a little while. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Alright. Especially considering that I just almost died. I'm going to use my bonus action to put the totem of the bear right about... I guess where Crow is would be good. I believe it would just next to Crow. No, just one square closer to me. I need to be within this reach. 30 feet. Yeah, just about there. Will be perfect. And everybody's gonna get... How much am I at now? It's 5 plus 10, 15 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to cast some healing magics for everybody. Mostly for myself, but I think everybody will benefit from it. An extra 13 for everyone. As I cast Mass Cure Wounds.
13 for everyone.
I set mine to 13 and now I'm set.
And did we get temporary HP from the bear too?
Yes. So you
How
get
much was
15 temporary from the bear and
Nice.
13 non-temporary from the spell.
And remember that temporary is not additive. It'll replace any temporary hit points you might have. You can choose which to keep, though. If you had temporary hit points before that were higher or had an additional effect, like Armor of Agathis, you can choose to keep the old ones and not take the new ones.
Right. Did anybody add that? I didn't know. I just, I saw some yellow, and I was also partially dying. And that is going to be it for me. I think I did enough damage to myself.
Okay. It is the Skelly Man's turns.
Oh no.
Did anybody put the health on Marnie?
I did.
Cool.
They're gonna rattle their bones at me, Brian.
By the way, Yeah.
Where's my house
So
looking so weird?
when you on Dawnflower's turn, by the way, you noticed that the sarcophagus in front of you, Crow, it has been changing colors. It is currently blue.
How do I know how often it changes colors? Does it change
I will
like
tell
every?
you the next time it changes a color.
All right, thank you.
And it is the skeleton's turns. Now deprived of some targets, skeletons are going to go in search of.
I've seen this somewhere online on websites that are not appropriate for children.
This one is going to run. At Marnie.
This one gets an opportunity attack that reduces his movement before he moves, as he attempts to move within my reach. I'm clicking it as soon as I get there. Boop. 5 feet or more while within my reach. And if I hit him with an opportunity attack,
So does
his
that
movement
count
will end.
standing up? He spends his movement, but he doesn't literally move.
well, he moved up 1 square.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, if he stays back there, it won't. Yeah, he'll be fine.
No, I'm fine with that. He would have moved up. He doesn't know about your ability.
I hit him.
He's
that's
gonna
my
know
reaction.
now.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna know. Damn right. Damn right.
I did roll 2 ones. It's not that impressive,
But
but it
rolled
is
the crit.
bludgeoning.
You rolled the crit. It's all that I see. That's cool.
The green numbers makes me happy too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's my interjection.
Okay. So we've got 4 around Crow that are going to take attacks at Crow.
yeah.
Yeah, so these are for you. I would say the first 2 are at advantage, but the second 2 are not. Based on their placement. It's a little awkward for them. So 1, 2.
Oh, I forgot these things hit so hard.
18 and 16.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
2 more.
I'm still alive.
Not at
I'm only
advantage.
very badly burned.
Oh.
All right,
I'm al-
You're, I'm gonna do at least one of those. Let's do the 18. I should have done it on the 25, but
There's a... sure.
I'm gonna cutting words one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
25.
So roll your cutting
You
words.
are going to regret that in a moment. D10 actually now. Hold on.
Nice.
Boom.
9. So you get back 17 as that third great axe does not hit. Okay. 1 for Tad. Won't hit.
Tad could have taken any of those hits.
Yep. Okay, so Marnie has 3. The first one came running across the room at her. It is going to attempt to gore her. And miss.
Nice.
The other 2 are flanking, and they're going to swing with their great axes.
Oh shit.
Oh, oh, oh. Both of those will hit. Let's see. So there goes the temp HP. That was good.
The Tim Bitchby was good, thanks.
Was she raging? Do we remember?
I think so. She was surrounded. She was in a target-rich environment.
Excellent. So she is... Yep, she's fine.
Marnie is being Marnie.
And that is their turn.
At the end of their turn, I would
Mhm.
like to mess some people up. They're a little far away, but I believe... Yeah, hello, Minotaur dude. I'm gonna whip it. Whip it good. Whoosh. for a whole 3 damage.
Okay, and that is piercing.
Yeah, I get a feeling they're kind of immune to bees. So it's gonna have to be the whip.
Okay. So you whip out your thorn whip at this Minotaur, hitting it, shattering one of its ribs. It turns and glares at you.
Well, it glares at Sunny because I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, that's correct. It glares at Sunny.
Sorry, Sunny.
Sorry, it is Tad's turn. I didn't mean to skip you.
I will. This is a little gimmicky, so please feel free to say no.
Mm-hmm.
If I use my boon
Mm-hmm.
to strike multiple creatures, will they be affected by my mark?
Yes.
I will.
It counts as your melee attack, and your mark is applied by your melee attack. So.
Yeah. I will. I guess this. I'm 2 size. No, only 1 size. So I'll take the long way around, and run up here. Pretend I'm the Monkey King and extend my staff.
Hang on. So you do, as you step up onto the sarcophagus, you notice in the lid, right by Crow, is a tiny little keyhole. As the sarcophagus turns a beautiful golden color at your
Oh,
feet.
thank God. It's like, as it turns out to kill you. Okay, I will briefly point out the keyhole. Now, the boon was when I crit, I can make a second attack against someone else, or I can do half damage to adjacent creatures.
To creatures adjacent to you. Right, creatures within your reach.
Okay.
As you essentially cleave out with your
Yeah.
foot.
All right. I will spin that staff above my head to target these 3 creatures, focusing this one.
So it applies on a crit.
Oh, only a crit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will stand by for that.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I will just bop this one once.
Now, pay
Then-
attention to your rolls, though. If you roll a 19, you can say I'm applying my boon, and that'll trigger that 19 to be a crit.
Okay. Well, hey, there.
that.
Well,
Or you could do that.
or you could just roll 20s all the time and not worry about it.
I will extend the boon there to attempt to mark multiple foes,
Okay.
so that Cruella can have a better chance of getting out of here.
Would you use the measuring tool and point to the foes for me?
So it's anything adjacent to me within my reach.
Correct.
So I guess it would just be these 3.
Perfect.
Still a good amount of people.
And you hit the one that's to your north, correct?
Yeah.
That's the one that gets full damage. All right, so it takes that, and then it dies. So your mark will not apply to the dead one. Is that okay?
Well, technically, they're all dead.
He's
But-
just marked into the ground. Yeah.
Okay. And you're choosing to spread the damage around, so that is 16 plus 1, 17. Half of that is 8. That one also, your mark does not apply to that one. I'm sorry.
Unlucky me. All right. And I don't know if these things have a reach. I assume they do. I'm just going to attempt to knock this one prone. Back 5 feet. So that Corella can make an attempt to get away.
That's the
You have
south one.
advantage.
South one.
Not that it matters, but
And that'll be my turn. Sorry it took so long, guys. Cheers.
it's okay. I'll use my second legendary action to whip it good again. On this one, that's close. The one that just got close. I'll just whoosh.
Unfortunately,
I don't know if that hits.
that exactly hits.
Nice.
Fortunately.
Okay. And now it's Sunny's turn.
I don't see the key or the keyhole. I just see Cruella looking like hell. So I tell her, Cruella, get ready for rapid evolution. Assume your final form.
What is my final form?
Charizard, obviously.
It's T-Rex.
Oh.
Hmm.
No, I saw this movie. It's called Super Mario Brothers. This came out like 1992. It was awful.
I loved it so much when I was a kid, though.
I know,
It was
I
bad,
know.
but I loved it.
I loved little
The Yoshi one.
the minions with their teeny tiny heads.
Do you accept this or do you resist?
I accept it.
Okay.
Embrace the T-Rex and Can Tad ride T-Rex Crow? Is what I want to know.
So just a moment.
Oh, these guys are gonna hurt my gums. They're so bony.
But you can suck the marrow. You just like.
T-Rexes are basically giant reptilian dogs, and these are just a whole bunch of bones that don't happen to already be fused together.
Yeah.
T-Rexes are sad, deformed dragons without wings.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm getting my...
I'd seen a book that was just like pictures of things that T-Rex can't do. It was sad and cute at the same time. They were trying to make a bed.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Whenever you're sad, just imagine a T-Rex trying to make a bed.
Tie it.
That makes me more sad. It's not helping.
Well, you can't picture
Eat
a
ice
sad
cream.
T-Rex.
He can't eat ice cream.
Oh, because his
Why?
arms are too small.
Why can't he put it on the table?
Because it's in a cone.
Oh no!
Nobody has that type of balancing skill.
Uh,
Oh.
Hang on a second.
You can't even be like cool badass from the 80s and smoke because you can't smoke either. Just his arms are too small.
He's gonna ask his brontosaurus friend to put the cigar in his mouth.
The plight of the T-Rex. Who knew?
Maybe you can have one of those Gandalf pipes that's really, really curved around, and then he's
Really
okay.
long.
It's like a silly straw.
How
Yeah.
many loop-de-loops, Tony?
Well, Crow is now super badass.
There we go. And you should have a character sheet for Cruella Rex.
Cruella Rex! I'm going to be very pleased with myself, but then also think I'm in a very, very bad position because something's going to push me into this acid right in front of me. But I'm not going to move because I don't know where to go.
Honestly, this is the safe place. I have been to the acid place. This is good. This is safe. We're together. You can't see me, but I'm here, Sonny. I am with you.
Anything else?
Fart sound? No, that's it.
It is Cruella Rex's turn.
I'm gonna bite the one down the north.
Okay.
Chomp chomp.
The mighty Cruellosaurus Rex rears its massive teeth into its opponent.
And I'm gonna knock the prone one. Oh, I think he just did.
I think you murdered it.
It is completely murdered.
So I have this creature grappled, right? If it's medium or smaller. Oh no, it's large. Never mind.
It is large. Okay.
It's ended sideways, and your teeth are just caught around it.
If I can, I move here. Is that
Sure.
possible? Okay.
One of them gets an opportunity attack at you.
I think that's fine.
It rolled a 10.
That's all.
Okay, it's Drosera's turn.
She had a plan. It swiftly was, met with,
Giant reptilian creature.
yeah, issues. She's gonna disengage.
Mm-hmm.
You go over here.
Okay.
That's it.
She should have rode you.
That-
It would have been the perfect reversal.
So remember that Crow does not have Crow's mind. Crow has a T-Rex's mind. Right? So
I still have the cognitive abilities to tell, like, friend from foe, right?
yeah. But you don't have your normal intelligence.
Yeah, I'm just
Intelligence.
gonna smash things.
Yeah. So your intelligence is 2. You recognize friends, so you would know not to eat them.
Okay, that's good.
But you can't. You don't have the ability to think super strategically or come up with plans or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But definitely, you would see friends in danger and go run after to save. Okay. It is Marnie's turn. Marnie
Yeah,
is super happy to be in the thick of things. She is raging. And she has maces.
Yeah.
So
Mesai? Niece?
Yeah, maces.
Meese.
I love
Meese.
maces to pieces. In fact, let me give her a mace, another mace.
Well, you know why Crow went to help Marnie? Because, like, Crow knows exactly what Marnie does to T-Rexes that do not respect her properly. She just fucking wrecks them.
You know, I really enjoy Marnie's company, but I really wish she wasn't so into social media. It'd be nice if she could get off Macebook for a while.
So she's just going to start. I'm just going to wail on things, and she's going to go just in circles with her mace, her 2 maces. So starting in the north, 1, and then in the south 1, and then in the west 1. Bam, bam, and then bam.
I see she's a fan of clockwise.
Oh no,
She's-
because on my next turn, I'm going to go counterclockwise.
That sounds wild. Marnie's the Tasmanian devil, but with maces.
God, Tasmanian Devil would fuck up a D&D dungeon.
Or die from leprosy? Or no, they have a special form of cancer, don't they?
Tasmanian devils? No, I don't think that we're referring to the same one.
So it's armadillos that carry leprosy.
That's right.
It's the griffin's turn.
Yeah, they have a
Griffin
contagious
is going
cancer.
to just kind of nibble at Dawnflower's hair.
Okay.
That's it.
So Dawnflower.
All right. Well, I was worried about Crow, but Sunny kind of took care of that, which is nice. It's good. We like that. There's just Marnie left. Everything seems to be good. Otherwise, why no? I'll just cast Healing Spirit and put a little spirit chameleon on top of Marnie so that she gains a little bit of health every turn. She can walk into it and out if she wants to and share with other people, but she'll just hang out there. Just hang out there and heal her. And because this is the first turn, I believe that I get to give her some just right now.
Yeah.
Boom. 4. And I have no cool bonus action to follow that up with, so that's gonna be my turn. Because I'm not moving. You're not making me move. I'm staying right here. I have been in the acid place.
Okay. This skeleton is
Went
just going
to the market.
Yep. All right. So we've got one that is moving right here to attack Tad. He moves into your reach.
It's only when they move within my reach, not into it.
Excellent. It
I
will
think.
give you one of those, which doesn't hit because you are encased in metal.
I am now perfectly prepared for magnetic traps.
2 of these are at Cruella Rex. 1, 2. 2 are at Marnie. At advantage. 1, 2.
Does Great Axe, does 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Nice. Go,
Well, never
Marnie.
mind then.
Marnie is in her element.
Yeah. Surrounded by foes.
She goes, I'm like a bull in a china shop. Oh, I'm sorry.
At the end of the Minotaur's turn, I'm gonna whip it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit this one again. Whoosh. Another 3 damage. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Okay.
That's it. Carry on.
Tad, it is your turn.
So these guys might be Minotaurs, but I'm a goat. Maybe
Oh,
even
By
my...
the way, at your feet, the sarcophagus turns purple.
So
Hey,
pretty.
that's what color the key is.
Not anymore. Your key is now morphed into your body, so there is no.
Yeah. So
Only Zul.
I am a goat, and they are a bull.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to put this myth to the test. Who is the better charger? I would like to charge this person with my skull, which may, in time, develop ram's horns. I'm really hoping for that.
So you have what horns you're going to have. I would like you to make a proficient melee attack with your cranium.
I'm just shoving. I was just flavoring it.
I would like you to make a proficient melee attack. With your cranium.
11.
You have a. Isn't that a strength check though?
It's not a. If it's a melee attack, then the bear doesn't
yeah,
help.
I guess it doesn't.
I
I
know
tried.
what? You are attempting to shove with. Are you? Is it just flavor? This is what I'm getting.
I'm gonna shove him twice into the acid.
No.
I would like to use my head to do so, but
Excellent. That's what I'm trying to ask. Is it the one to the south?
yeah.
So you roll a 20. Also roll 1d4 plus your strength for the damage he will get from your horns.
Nice.
Yatta! Oh.
As you have a new shove ability that has been unlocked.
Prestiged into it by turning goats.
And he shoves back. Boop.
Excellent. I will then proceed forward. I think I'm still in that guy's reach.
No, you're
take.
not.
Uh-oh.
As he gives you one of these.
Oh no, that ends.
What? I thought it
No,
was
it doesn't.
impossible.
Well, I don't waste yours. I got mine.
Oh. Are you sure? Mine comes back on a short rest. Doesn't yours come back on a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You
Let's see
did say
you
it
say.
first. I'll let you do it.
Just no.
Also, Brian, do you know why the green bubble keeps changing to 12?
On yours?
Yeah.
No.
I keep putting temporary health in there for
Should.
a Dawn's thing, and it keeps changing to 12.
It says 15 on mine.
Yeah, I just changed it, but then like if I move it, sometimes it changes. I don't know. And then we'll shove this guy with my shield.
Okay.
As Sunny causes that to miss. Thanks, Sunny.
You're welcome. Please don't splash me with acid.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't think about the splash. Guess we're committed to it now.
As he
He doesn't have a lot of surface area, so it's okay.
shoves into
That's a good point.
the acid. Since a shove is only 5 feet, he drops into the acid back on 1 foot. He will take the full acid damage, but not splash.
Yay!
As he
That ass
takes
is gonna
62 and completely dissolves.
Excellent.
The
Gives
toe,
a
just the
thumbs
tip of the
up.
toe touches, and everything just crawls up and disappears.
I then staff the one to the north. That's my turn.
Okay. The one to the north shatters. Vulnerable to your form of damage is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
At the end of his turn, I will whip it again to the one next to Marnie.
Okay. And do 9 damage.
At the one closer to me, I just go pew pew.
Okay. That is 6 pew damage.
13 hits. Cool.
Yeah, 12 hits.
Nice.
They're big.
Yeah,
there you
very
go.
nice, because otherwise I would just be sitting here.
That's my turn. Real quick.
Big and slow. It is Crow. Crow. Are you like a dog with a bone?
Yes, sir.
Good answer.
Go for it. Do your thing.
It's not rolling, Brian. It's rolling, Brian. This is to the one to the right.
To your right.
Yeah.
It rolled a Brian on a 40-12. That's a good
That was
roll.
going to be the one to the south.
The one to the south will not hit. As you
Well,
crit fail.
I ask it why. Why are you doing that?
The rest of you hear an incredibly loud roar. Tad, you are now covered with T-Rex spittle.
Oh, yes, this is a rite of passage in my culture.
Drosera.
She's going to come get up close to Tad.
Okay.
That's about it.
And it's Marnie's turn, and she says, "Oh, no, you don't. I'm going to get me a couple, too." As she goes apeshit.
I'm gonna give her HP at the start of her turn.
Okay. She gets 6 HP. And she... 1, a 2, a 3. So the first one will just flat out kill this guy. And the second 2... it's 10... will kill this guy. And we are out of combat.
We did it!
Rawr.
Well, I'd just like to say that there was a moment there where I was a little bit concerned about Cruella, but now I'm only concerned about myself. Is it safe to be around her?
Sure, she's a good reptile. Can someone help me over here?
I didn't mean to delete her. That's my bad.
I'm gone.
Crow, no!
I don't feel so good, Dawnflower.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No!
What?
If I had been disintegrated by that beholder, I had that shit on reserve. I was just waiting.
I don't like standing next to this pool of acid. I'm going to carefully step over the chest and go back up and scritch my griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Dawnflower's gonna concentrate on the healing spirit just so that Marnie can heal as much as possible. So still a minute, so she can get a whole lot of HP. I don't know how you want
she'll
to
get
educate.
all of her HP back.
Cool. And once that's done, I will drop the. You know what? I'll stay spirit. It doesn't cost me anything, and I'll supervise because I'm good at that.
I'm showing a key in a keyhole.
Yeah, can I loot the room? It looks like it's what's that word for the rooms that are filled entirely with bones?
Ossuary.
Yeah, it looks like an ossuary, but I'll check the alcove, see if there's any loot.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me. And I assumed that you dropped the polymorph. Sunny.
Yes. After everything's fine and done, and I've appreciated my handiwork, I'll dust it off and nod and drop the drop the polymorph.
So Crow, you are holding a purple key. You watch the color shift of the crystal sarcophagus. This sarcophagus is trying to find a way to describe it. it almost gives you a headache when you watch it. It keeps changing color. It almost seems to shimmer while it's happening. It's very bright, almost as if it's exuding its own light. But the color sequence seems to be blue, gold, purple, green, red, black.
Black.
Yeah. And you're curious, how is this happening? But somehow, when it turns black, there is black light. And I'm not talking the 80s, day glow stuff. This strange black light comes out of it.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I'm going to ask you this. Do I need to wait for the key to be the same color as the sarcophagus?
The key is purple. It does not change color. The sarcophagus seems to change color every 4 or 5 seconds.
So I wait until it's purple and then put it in?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
I mean, I might as well.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea.
So you watch it through the sequence once, let it go through one more time just to be sure the sequence doesn't change. Then you're ready. It turns blue. In a few seconds, it turns gold. Then it turns purple. You put the key in the lock, turn. There's a loud click, and the lid of the sarcophagus disappears. The body of the sarcophagus drains of color. You can see inside the sarcophagus, but at the moment you unlock the key, you feel a burning sensation on sort of your shoulder, at the front of your chest, on your right shoulder. You feel almost as if something is being written there, but it burns. It's very painful. And then that disappears. That pain, that burning feeling disappears.
Is there anything... I guess I can't look at my shoulder very effectively. I asked my tiger.
So it's on the front of your shoulder. You could pull down your armor a little bit and take a look.
Yeah, can I do that? That seems like something I should not be carefree with.
Yeah, well, it sounds like...
When you look, you see that an arcane sigil has been burned into your shoulder. It is purplish in color, and looking at it, you know instantly that you have gained the charm of the crystal heart.
Interesting.
You are now immune to piercing and slashing damage from non-magical attacks.
What?
Oh.
But you are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
You're a skeleton.
Well, I'm a frog.
These effects last for 10 days.
Yikes.
Huh.
Watch
All
the
right.
bludgeon.
That's weird.
Within the sarcophagus, you see that it is filled with salt.
Oh.
So many
Oh no! Wrong! Poor little...
That is hilarious.
Well, Tara. Thank you.
I'm so sad. There's no way for you to... I'm gonna fish you out of there. You're gonna be all shriveled up like a piece of leather.
Just lock your hands after you're done.
So, Tad, as you were investigating the rest of the room, the only thing you noticed was all these little alcoves that the Minotaurs came out of. This one has a passage behind it, leading to another room.
I will point that out and explore it shortly.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll stick my hand into the salt and try to fish around for Unk's body or possessions.
Something more positive to come out of all this
Okay.
salt.
What did you want? A Spellguard shield? Is that what your
When
goal
you
was?
do, the first thing you fish out is a bracelet. It is opalescent, and you can tell immediately that it is made from the shell of a flail snail. But it is non-magical. Nothing happens when you pull it out. You think it would be worth about 75 gold. And as you are fishing around in the salt, you pull up 10 of these bracelets.
Oh, nice.
Friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
You do find one other thing in here. And it is you, as you are fishing around in there, your hands wrap around a piece of cloth. And when you pull it free, you see, just a moment, you see that it's a garment of some sort that seems to have shifting patterns of colors on it. But the moment you pull it free of the salt, slime starts pouring from the folds of the robe and takes the form of multiple flail-like pseudopods, and you hear a female voice echo all through the chamber, and it says, "I can help you. At least, I think that's what I'm supposed to do."
I would be very appreciative for that help.
You get tentacled.
And the tentacles wrap around you. The spirit-like slime substance goes into you. You can choose to pass or fail.
I will choose to fail.
Okay. As Unk inhabits your body, you get this boon. It is now under the handouts for you. Player notes, Tomb handouts, Trickster Gods of Omu handouts, Unk's Spirit.
Aha.
Neat.
Oh, it's got a
Is
little
it cool?
design.
Is it cool?
It is pretty fucking cool.
Nice. Now, this passageway, very cool. Also, acid, very not cool. I can't cross it. I will die. So somebody gives me a lift, or I wait here.
I might be able to do that for you, if you would like to command me to do so. Oh. I don't say anything to the farts then.
I'm just putting that out there. I'm sure you guys want to explore, and that's cool. But yeah, this crossing super risky for weak people.
All right, well, let's, I don't know, Ted, go back up to the others?
Do you think that's best?
Probably.
All right, I will take your advice under consideration and follow it to a T. Yeah, I'll go up and...
So you two, with your boots, can make it across, no problem.
Yeah. Make sure you watch out for the trap at the top.
And Marnie
I'm
can
gonna
make
cast a spell on my tiger.
what spell?
Come on in! Jump! Jump!
Marnie is no longer raging. She will make an athletics check.
So glad she's healed and that she's super powerful.
Easily clears it. And we'll join all of you.
Yeah, I will just drop the spirit form, I think, at this point.
One more thing, Tad. As you were investigating, you did hear from that passageway a sound.
Can you describe a set? Just something
Yes.
moving, indeterminate?
Nope. The sound was very clear.
Mhm.
It was a rhythmic ticking sound.
It's not mysterious one bit. Don't want to know what that is at all.
I will relay that to the others. I want to explore the passage, but I will say I'm not really sure what we should do here. Obviously, we could continue to wrap around, but there is a passage there to explore, and it has some sort of ticking sound.
It's a pipe bomb.
If I was going to pipe bomb you guys, I would have given you an exploding necklace of fireballs.
Who would ever do such a thing? It sounds like
It
very
almost
cruel
worked,
things
too.
to do. If it weren't for those pesky kids.
And they're meddling Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Well, the digging sounds very interesting, but the acid not so much. So that way that we could safely assure passage.
Maybe as we approach that direction, we should just keep an eye or an ear out for ticking, if that's what you
Well,
guys think is best.
We've agreed to head as quickly as possible to whatever we think the end of this place is, right?
That is true, and you do have your spirit now.
I do.
How is she? Comfortable fit?
Yeah, she's very indifferent to a lot of things, really. And by indifferent, I mean contemplative. Fairly contemplative.
Huh.
That's a wise
Interesting.
thing to do sometimes.
The last remaining spirit, as I understand it from your adventures, is also very good, but we don't have to stop for it. We can just
Well,
look for the next
everyone
thing.
has spirits now, don't we? Except maybe for Raina. But we need to find Raina before we can give him a spirit, so I think that we should carry on. Do we want to look for him? I think that
We should keep an eye out for him. It's been a couple of days now, but
I think that we might want to. I
Has
really feel bad abandoning.
Has there been a weirdly shaped skeleton skull on every floor?
Mm-hmm.
Have we found one on this floor?
Nope.
we just got here.
Okay, so we might have another skeleton skull to find. Perhaps we should keep an eye out for that.
Well, I think I still want to try, see if he's nearby at least. I worry a little. We did not know him well, but that's no excuse to abandon him to hags.
If that's what you think is best, mistress.
I'm gonna take a few minutes to concentrate on something that I'm sure he had armor or an object
Holy
that he
symbol.
wears, a symbol, a holy symbol of water, his hair, his general face. I'm just gonna look for
His
something
fillings.
of him. See if he's nearby. Give us an idea where he might be at.
Okay. I need to check something.
Oh, and Sonny, can you just double check that these bangles aren't cursed before I start putting 4 of them on?
Friendship
Sure.
bracelets, though. Friendship bracelets. We
Yeah,
can give
4
one
for me, and then 1 for each of you.
If we can take
give one to
20 minutes, I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see if any of them are actually magical at all. And then if they are, go ahead and, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So we can give one to Bunkers, and one to the Tiger, and one to the Starfallen, and one to the Griffin. So you can really only have the one.
Okay, so you do detect his holy symbol.
Cool.
It seems to be beneath you.
From beneath it devours.
About 200 feet
Oh,
and a little to the north.
okay. Well, the good news is we haven't passed him yet, which is nice because backtracking is not optimal in our situation. Is further down though, and about over there. Do try to remember it. Over there, about 200 feet, and well, we might come across him shortly. I have no idea if he's alive, but his holy symbol is there.
And did you want to identify this this robe?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so none of the bracelets exude any magic.
Friendship
But the
bracelets.
robe is a robe of scintillating colors.
What does it do?
It scintillates colors. It's in the name.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Don't you cast like
You can
something?
show to players.
Dazzling pattern.
There we go.
Ooh. You're so dazzling. That's so cool.
Ooh.
It's very pretty. It's not really my style, but
I mean, I think it's beautiful, but I just don't know if it's best for me or not. Because, I mean, if anything is planning on attacking me, even with, light in their eyes, they're probably going to hit me. The fact that they might be stunned is useful.
very.
But I also, again, don't want to...
It's also not friendly, it looks like.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
It's also not friendly as in it
It would-
hits friendly creatures.
It would
Yeah.
hit friendly creatures.
Which, I mean, since I'm usually in the back and far away from everyone else, if something were to jump me...
Hmm.
But again, who can actually use this at this time?
Not me.
Not me.
I have an attunement open, but I wouldn't give up my plate for it.
Understandably.
Oh, so you can't put it over your plate?
Nope.
Got it. Well, then yes, I think that has to go to me.
Or we can just keep it, and maybe we'll meet a friendly wizard on the way, and
Maybe.
we can just offer it to them.
Sure. I mean, like, I might as well take it for now, though, right? Again,
Yeah,
I don't
if you
think it would
want to
actually
wear
be
it.
that helpful, except for the fact that I might be able to, straight up stun people who are about to kill me.
Yeah, last ditch defensive effort.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it might help.
Plus, it will look very nice on you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
All right. Well, what should we do next?
Well, we're still missing the key on this floor, so I think that we should look for a weird skeleton, and then we move to the lower floor, and we look for our missing friend.
That is an excellent idea, mistress.
Then we do that.
All right.
It's this way.
So we already have the Iron Scepter's twin. We don't know what the mirror holds 12.
Oh, yeah, I
on
forgot
me.
about the riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The
12.
mirror holds 12 secrets to fashion.
Oh, so
Click this link to
the
find
clicking-
out how.
the ticking could have been a clock. The mirror
Yes,
holds 12. Maybe it's going to clock beside it.
perhaps.
I'm going to give control of Marnie to one of you, just to move her around.
I'll take her.
Okay.
You can't take Marnie. She'd crush you like a grape.
She would.
There you go.
Army sleeps in
All right.
silence.
So I'm not gonna bother tuning to this thing, taking an hour to do so. We'll deal with that later. Unless do we want a short rest? Do we need a short rest?
I think Marnie has a little bit of health to regain, but otherwise we're
I
mostly
think
okay.
Marnie's back to full. I'm also to full because I was a spirit. And
I
How's
am
Crow
the
doing?
opposite of that.
do you still have the ring that helps you regain some health?
Marnie's
Yeah,
got-
actually, Ted has that.
So, Crow, you would have had time to heal up about 3/4 using the spirit that Marnie
Oh.
used.
Yeah,
God,
because you
that's-
can share.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
Mm-hmm.
No, you just pet the spirit chameleon. The eel.
You just want to call it like 70.
Sure.
I think, yeah. Do you need anything to top yourself up? I can heal you a little.
Oh, no, I think I'm fine. But
Keep it for later.
considering this warning, the army sleeps in silence, we should probably be quiet.
That does check out.
Sure.
Tad, as you approach, you see the large central staircase where you had fought the gargoyles. There are
Yes.
no gargoyles.
Good.
Excellent.
The area is empty.
Now, there was a corridor to the north that I had gone into that we had seen jerks disappear into, or was that the floor
that is
above?
the one you are now in.
Ooh.
It was.
Oh, this is where the.
That is where the jerk disappeared to.
Sorry.
So we've already been in that room.
Yep.
Okay.
There is a corridor to the south, and there is one going east.
All right.
In the tunnel from the Minotaurs room went up, right?
It likewise went east.
Yeah, it would have been in this direction there.
Then I guess we can follow it.
Yeah,
See where that goes.
it's the only one we have any information about at all, even if it's just a ticking sound. Do you want to head up to the front, Krayla?
Yeah, I think somebody else
Yeah.
should probably lead this. I will lead from behind.
It's stairs.
Sounds
Well-
dangerous.
I have made a mistake.
Can I check this for traps, Brian?
We're a secret door right here.
You
Wait,
may
so
roll perception.
off to the right is just the open pit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I mean, I can't move the griffin, in there
Hang on.
because it's blocked.
Hang on. I can fix things.
Neat. Cool.
Oh, and those are the
Uh,
gargoyles.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do not detect any traps or devices or anything.
Well, all this sounds fine and dandy, but the little passage over there in the plant shaft, that all lets down.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to try and find the skull to the south first,
So there's a passage going east, and then there's one going south.
might be the better bet.
Yeah. We still haven't found the skeleton on this floor, so I guess it's probably for the best. Alright.
Well, knowing Brian, he's going to put it where things need to be quiet, so
Who's
it's not,
Brian?
and then we die.
I don't know who this Brian person is. Just go south and tell me what you see.
Is that a spider web, Brian?
It is a spider web. These corridors are dusty and disused.
All right,
do
I'll
not
take out
see-
my pole
That's probably a good idea.
and just collect them as I go,
Okay.
and I'll check for traps.
Okay. Roll again perception for me. Excellent. You may continue to the end of this hallway. There's a T intersection here. To your left, you can see it open into a room. That would be to the west.
What is that?
You can't tell from here. You're a little far
Okay.
away. To the west, to the east. I'm sorry. How well do you see? You are carrying a torch. That's good. The passage continues to the west.
Do I hear any, like, bone on stone action?
Oh, excellent. With that perception, you do. You hear the sound of bony footsteps to the east.
Dawnflower? I'll hear the little critter skittering around over here.
Pitter patter of teeny tiny skelly feet.
Yeah.
And
However, you need to.
catch it now.
If you look too long into the void, it looks back into you.
Luckily, I was riding my tiger.
Nice. I was absolutely unprepared. I was just about to light my pipe. This is very inconvenient for me.
I'm gonna run straight into a trap chasing this thing.
Don't worry, I got you, buddy. I'm gonna get to that trap first.
Okay. Still need. There's Marnie. And Sunny. Why is Tad not on the tracker?
See, it said you wanted to send the result of this to roll to the turn tracker, which I don't know why it's never done that before.
I don't know. You're on it now. Oh, damn. Okay. So you do hear it to the east. We will do a thing. Boom. All right, it is your turn, Tad. You heard Crow mention that he heard what he thinks is a skeleton down this long hallway.
Skeletons. All right. I will step. Sorry, that was I was here, right? So 10, 20, 25, 30, dash. 25, 60, but I have made a tragic mistake because now that I can see it, I can't do anything. I look like a bloodhound. I get on all fours as a goat and just point my fucking face at it.
Okay,
That's
so
my turn.
what you see is this skeleton standing before an open doorway.
Yeah, I just Doberman at it.
Okay. This skeleton, let's see, the previous ones were, their heads were triangular, square, and pentagonal. This one has a hexagonal protrusion coming from its head. Okay, Crow.
I'll blast it.
Pew 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 pew. Good
Oh, you
pew.
can ignore that. 4.
You hit. Okay,
It's slow now.
it is slow.
That's all.
All right. On its turn, it will move into the room.
To attack us.
No, it is moving away.
It should revise that policy, I think.
At which point, the large stone door behind it grinds down,
No!
closing.
We're not gonna get 100% completion on this tomb, guys. We missed one skeleton key. Let's reload. Let's reload.
You have to get every single one to get the last to get the giant's wallet.
Yeah.
Well, we know it's to the east now, at least, so we can go possibly another way.
Let's hope there's another way. This has never happened before.
Actually, why don't we just try the door again?
Which door?
The door.
Okay.
Brian, can I, by the way, just leave a lit torch back with the griffin so it's not just sitting there in the dark? Thanks.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Poor Griffin.
Okay, so this door is different from the other doors you've seen.
That was pretty.
Yeah, it is a large stone slab, and it totally blocks the corridor. But painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Its face, a mask of stars. The
Why does
figure's withered left hand is raised, palm extended. This should sound familiar.
It does sound familiar.
I don't
We should-
remember this at all.
I 5 it. Probably not.
Is this
I
a
don't
warning?
know where I heard that. I don't know where I heard that before. Let me read my terrible notes and not find anything at all.
I mean, we knew a guy named Withers. Like, that's all I can think of.
Oh, you think maybe his withered hand? Did we keep any of those withered hands?
I'll let one or two of you roll history to try and remember what you should remember.
I got this.
I don't remember this.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
I mean, without a better search term. Go ahead.
That's
Sorry.
good enough.
Yeah.
The group, not the group, certain individuals in the group received visions.
I don't remember receiving a vision.
And one of the visions was of this painting of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, its face a mask of stars. with its left hand raised, palm extended. Then the vision revealed carvings depicting crowds of humans fleeing a black star in the sky with rays of light extending from it to turn those they struck to dust.
Wow. Okay.
This person also saw a painting of a male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, face, a mask of stars, holding up their right arm, which was severed at the elbow. At which point, this person also saw a black opal crown.
Who saw all this so I know who to blame?
Sunny.
Well, at least she's the one who remembered it. So, you
Yeah.
know, I guess that works out.
My vision was weird doll things and hag lair.
So is a Sarac the cloaked figure in all these?
I'm worried that it's gonna start shooting lasers at us and that we will have only one direction to go.
It was a black sphere. I almost thought that was the beholder at first, but
So my Discord has been kind of going in and out, so I just kind of missed a couple words there when you were speaking, Brian.
Okay.
Do you have that written that you could post so I could just read so I know?
Nope.
Oh,
It's
okay. So
it's gonna shoot lasers at us. I think that we should look for another door.
it was a black figure.
Okay, so this is on this stone slab, you see a painting of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. And where its face should be is instead a star field. The figure's withered left hand is raised with its palm extended. In Sunny's vision, she saw this. Then she saw other carvings, other paintings of the same figure. She saw then the black opal crown, and she spoke with Seth.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
So we're thinking of the crown might be beyond this.
Sounds likely.
So I don't know if we should do it or not. Maybe we should. Maybe not. Maybe we try raising our withered left hand at the slab.
Actually, I think it should be the right hand, right? Because in the vision, it was cleaved off.
But doesn't that
Wasn't
mean
that-
it's gonna chop off your hand?
I'll raise my left hand.
When you raise your left hand, the slab sinks back into the floor.
Oh, you've gained telekinetic powers.
It does not shoot lasers. Okay, we're fine.
Step
can
into
you-
this hallway.
Can you look for the skeleton and for something that shoots lasers like a chandelier?
Or
Uh,
beholder. We know of many sources of lasers now. We are
You
wiser.
hear
and
a
older.
skittering sound around the corner.
Catch it!
Top
Catch
or
it.
bottom?
Both.
Oh, Brian, you're gonna make me run. I'm running. The trap's been down.
YOLO. Ooh.
Make a quick attack roll as it was looking to the south
Surprise.
as you kill it.
Sunrise.
The body shattering, the head rolling across the floor.
I'm gonna go try and pick it up, Brian.
Okay.
Skelly.
When you
head.
do, you can put a skull in your inventory. In the center of this room, okay, so those of you who are entering the hallway, you can see painted on this wall. You see relief carvings on the wall, depicting the crowds of humanoids fleeing from a black star in the sky that has rays of light extending from it. Those that it hits turn to dust. Crow, you see in the central open area a gold crown with glittering black opal, and it rests atop a marble pedestal.
Brian.
So
Why?
what would you all like to do? You all heard Crow go running off around the corner, and you heard what you have now become familiar with as the sound of one of these skeletons dying.
Yeah, I just didn't hear. Was it south or north?
Crow went north.
Okay.
Crow, can you bring me the skeleton head? I want to put it with the others. Also, what shape is
Holy
it? Does it
shit,
have
you got
6
far.
size? Because we have one with 3 and one with 4 and one with 5. So if it has 6, it would make a lot of sense.
Okay, again, please stop.
Sorry.
Crow, please, I'm going to move you.
Okay.
Because you're just out of trap range.
No. And Tad, I'm going to move you there. I didn't want to interrupt M. Okay. Those of you who are still outside the room haven't had a chance to do anything yet other than talk. So if you would like to move, you can move up to your movement speed.
Yeah.
Did they go north or south?
They went
North.
Okay.
Yeah, I am calling to get the new Ed.
Holy
to add
crap.
it to the collection.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
I have an idea.
You will also notice as you come around that corner that there is a passage leading to the north. And it looks like one of those stone slabs there as well that is now gone.
Everyone,
So-
you should leave the room.
Well, hold on a second.
That doesn't sound very
Let-
good.
Do we need this crown for anything?
I
Do we
need
know
it
what
for
the
personal
crown is?
reasons.
It summons Dinda, the night serpent.
Oh, we don't want that. Maybe we should try to hide it even better.
It's already pretty well defended. Maybe we just leave and
it.
throw our left hand up
Well-
at the slabs as we go.
We don't know what it does, which is why I should take
Well, actually, I think that we do.
We know exactly what it does, and he
We
has a
don't
point.
want it to do it.
We need to keep this in the most safe place possible. But I
Which
don't
is
think
kind of
that's
like right here.
No, I don't think that's here at all. I mean, yes, it is in the middle of a highly trapped tomb, but it's also in the hands of a Sararak.
Yeah, but if he
He
had
clearly
any
isn't
interest,
using it.
Exactly. If he had any interest, he would already have done it. I don't think he really cares all that much. I think that we should leave it right there.
But I want it.
I don't really care, Crow. It's dangerous and it could summon the serpent to swallow the sun. So I think that you should leave it. I glare.
I feel
I don't think
strongly
it does
both
it at all.
ways.
I think it's Cerelac. It's Cerelac. I think he lied to the Snakeman.
All right. So what do we need it for? Let's be
I need
honest.
for
It's
personal reasons.
clearly a trap.
That's why I want you to
Definitely.
leave the room so I can grab it and teleport out.
Right,
I
but
don't
if
want
you
you to die for this stupid crown.
actually, considering the fact that you have teleportation, your idea is actually a lot better.
No,
Like you dying in here, like when we all leave, that kind of sucked. But if considering teleportation,
You remember what happened the last time she teleported? She turned all tiny. Who knows what else can happen? Maybe Tiny was good. Tiny was one of the better solutions. We don't need to sacrifice anything for something we don't want that is terrible and will make something eat the sun.
I do want it.
I literally can't choose between both of your rationales.
Sunny, you're with me on this, right?
I mean, I just think it'd be best in our hands, and then we can escape and give it to somebody else.
And if somebody dies or loses it, then it becomes anywhere, and we don't know where it is, and it's in a dangerous place. We have seen zero
Well,
people trying to get to
Already in a dangerous place, and if we dive further in the tomb, isn't it just more protected?
this, which is what we want.
I think you are both right.
This is bad. This is swallow the sun bad. You told me we weren't doing it. You promised, Sunny.
We are not swallowing sun. I absolutely agree. 100% no swallowing of the sun. And you know I can't lie. I'm being serious. I think the two options, if we take it, are we manage to survive this place, get out, and we go and take it to somebody who can bury it far, far away, who can protect it and is a good person. Or we die on a lower level past even more traps, and it's less likely that someone picks it up than they pick it up here.
Yes, but what
They're both
if,
good options.
It sounds risky to me. You get kidnapped by hags, and then suddenly hags have this tool that they can use to bargain with other creatures. They would
We
not have
already
bothered
have
with
it.
this
Uh,
We seem
crown.
to have pretty, free run of this place.
Perhaps there is a compromise. Perhaps we leave it here guarded by the tomb as it is, and we come back for it on our way out.
If we make it.
That's fair.
I'm just this trap. I don't know what it does. I'm certain it would be very deadly and very dangerous from our previous experience. I think that it's safe here. Otherwise, the Yuan-Tis would have already gotten to it. They wanted this very badly. We can leave it here. It's safe. We don't need to risk our necks getting it.
I agree. You're right. We
I-
told ourselves we wouldn't risk anymore, and if we do manage to complete our task here and stop the Soulmonger, we can come back and grab it.
I'm glad we are agreed. Now remind me again what is the shape of our new skeleton head so that I can properly write it down and not
The hexagonal.
6 sides. That's perfect.
So we got a triangle, square, all the way up to hex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. 6.
Pentagonal. All right, and this slab is open.
Yes.
Does it look like the stairs lead down far? I can't really see the end of them.
Mm-hmm.
I will very cautiously. No, fuck it. I dive. I don't want to get crushed by a slab.
Mhm.
Okay, so does that look like the stairs descend far enough just to reach the floor below, where we fought the gargoyles?
It looks like they would. Yeah, probably.
Okay. So that just goes down towards where we were from. Oh, sorry.
Right, so let's be on our way then.
No, wait, Crow, don't be like that.
I'll be like that.
Come on, it's fine.
I want to whisper at you more.
I can't even hear what you're saying.
I think Crow is angry.
That's a face.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
That's my sentence.
That is a female-only sentence. The rest of us do not have access to it.
Well, crows.
That would
Cruella.
just be-
So, up here is another one of these carved devil faces.
Oh, we're going up?
No, down. This
Okay.
is down from where you were. It is up on the map.
Okay, good. I was just like, oh no, we don't want to go up.
Brian, I teleport back to the crown. Ha!
Do you?
No.
So this devil face has its mouth agape. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. There are so many devil faces in here.
They all do something different. Aren't you eager for death?
I hope it's slashing or piercing because I'm immune to that.
No, this one is carved into the far wall. Its mouth is agape, but empty, mostly. Around it, you see painted murals on the walls that show faceless humanoid figures doubled over in pain, clutching at their heads and ears. And Dawnflower, as you get closer, Bonkers starts saying, "Bonkers is a good boy. Bonkers is a good boy."
It's the first time you said yes to something. You know, that's very interesting. This is a good path to take. Bunkers approves.
And he will, when you get up there, he will skitter down and up into the mouth of this carving. And when you look in, you see there's some old vegetation that's sort of dried out and made into a little nest.
Oh, it's his little home.
Is this your own bunkers?
Bonkers is a good boy.
Oh, it's so cute. Could I add some more plants to it to make it
Yeah.
even prettier or cozier? with
Can
my
I put a robe
craft?
of scintillating colors in there to keep him warm?
Oh, yes.
I thought I had it.
Can I not do that?
Thank you.
But Dawnflower, you can definitely refresh the bedding and make him a better nest, because this far down in the in the tomb, there's not a lot of vegetation. He would have had to either bring it all the way down from the top, or
You worked so hard on this. I'm gonna put extra. There's gonna be some that's gonna pour out of the mouth. It's just gonna be everywhere so that he has a ton. Hopefully he won't need to live here anymore, but in case the worst happen, at least his home will be comfortable.
he sort of steps up and down with his feet in an exaggerated manner and walks in little circles on the new vegetation. And
You like it?
Bonkers is a good boy.
Oh, I'm glad it pleases you. Is this a nice place then? Nothing dangerous around here?
Bonkers.
Bonkers is a boy.
Guys,
So
I
it
figured
is
it out.
dangerous.
Bonkers is a Serac. He's riding our shoulders to see what we do, to watch us go through the tomb. It all makes
We
sense.
already determined it was not the case, Sonny. He's too much of a
never
good
mind.
boy for that, isn't he? Well, let's see. It takes quite a place for him to decide to make his home here. Let's see what we have. Oh, I remember this room. There were things trying to murder me here. I guess we come all the way around.
Crow,
What?
as you walk past one of these murals, about here.
There are murals here?
Yeah, along the walls they depict faceless humanoids doubled over in pain, clutching at their heads and ears.
Fun times.
Oh, right. I think I mentally blocked that out.
Yeah. About here, you detect a different aroma, or the air seems drier, or something. It's just at the edge of what you can. Maybe it's
Perceive.
nothing. Maybe it's something.
Can I check for secret doors?
Yeah. Roll perception.
There are no secret doors.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Hmm. Interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, I keep going.
It's mysterious for sure.
I walked around the corner and I was like, fuck, we're going to have to fight a griffin.
Are there any other paths except down and where we came from and the stairs?
So there's the circular staircase. There's this hole in the center, and then there was one room when you went herring off after the skeleton. There was one room that was to the
There was like a
west,
path
and
to the
there.
left, yeah.
Yeah.
Then there was a
At the clock.
passage in the Minotaur room
That we
to the-
didn't look at.
up to the east, maybe up that way somewhere.
All right. Well, I guess it's decision time then. We can go back and look at the other side of the passage. But we found the key. We have what we were looking for.
Maybe we should try the Minotaur room. Oh no, but we should try that left passage.
Well, actually, can't we just jump down the hole there?
Oh, maybe we should
That's
jump down the hole.
What I'm thinking. We don't actually need to look through all these places. We know what we're looking for. We might actually find Reina down there. Besides, there's really only one more place to go.
Oh, he was down still, so that's a good idea.
I agree.
So you do remember from looking down here that it was maybe 30 feet down to this other room.
I went there, didn't I?
Yes.
There was mold, a lot of mold.
Talk
but it
to the
wasn't
plants.
evil mold, it was just mold.
Correct. And
It wasn't the holder mold.
And you detected Raynor maybe 100 feet down, maybe further.
Okay, so
Whoa.
it's still
So it's
a little bit.
A couple
further
more
to go.
stories at least. Oh, geez, like 10 more stories? I can't do 10 more stories.
Well, you want me to go first? I can just walk down the walls.
I have been
yeah.
before and it was fine, so I think that we can go.
Mhm.
I will turn to bunkers though, but your home is on this level. Do you want to stay in your home, bunkers? We appreciate everything that you've done for us, but you don't need to come down if you don't want to come with us.
He curls up on your shoulder and grabs a piece of your hair and clutches
No.
onto it and just looks at
No.
you and then starts to eat your hair.
I give it a kiss on the top of the head. Okay, you can stay. You can stay.
So can these gargoyles are thoroughly destroyed?
The gargoyles were definitely destroyed, and any remnants of them seem to have been hauled off. There were plinths that they were on that were hollow and full of money. Not new.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the money's gone too.
I was gonna say let's tie a rope, but honestly, we don't need one.
We have a griffin. I'm resistant to fall damage. We have 2 frog people that can.
Yeah,
Climb.
I'm worried we're gonna need rope further in, and we'd have to leave it tied off up here, you know.
Well, just so you all know, and we don't have to overplan this, you can quite easily get down thanks to the griffin, the lack of fall damage, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we need to get back up, we do have a griffin. I can turn into a flying thing now.
Nice.
We have many options to come back up also. So I think that we're fine not necessarily using a rope.
So
I
1, 2,
think
3
that
mini
you and I,
options.
Ted, can just jump out of the hole, actually.
So I'm assuming you're going down the hole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We go down the pipe. We travel to World 6.
Welcome to my plant hole.
This doesn't look like mold so much as poison gas.
These
These
are
are
plants.
These are
Oh, okay.
It's
Are-
fine.
Supposed to be able to see, like,
Mm-hmm. You are.
Okay.
Yep. Trust
Wow.
Boats over
in
there.
me.
What do we see?
So
Boat,
many things.
You skipped so
boats.
much, I have to find the place in the thing. Okay.
We skipped.
Well, we skipped most of that floor.
So,
know that.
this room, there's a pungent stench in this room. It is pentagonal. The walls are covered with riveted sheets of iron, and the floor is covered. It's a garden of sickly plants and rotting compost. There is a narrow path that hugs the walls between the 2 exits, here and here. The path being right here. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a rusty 6-foot tall sprinkler. Yeah, that's what you see.
Well,
Oh, okay. This room is a pentagon.
it is.
Do we
Yeah.
see anything to put a pentagonal skull into?
Roll investigation.
Can anybody help with that?
Can somebody please help?
I will help out.
If you are being
you
helped, you
said-
have advantage.
I'll help out since you had the thought.
It's not
Nice.
Not that bad.
No,
More interesting.
you look through the plants. You investigate the sprinkler system. This looks just like a garden that surprisingly is able to grow despite the lack of sunlight.
These things have to rotate, right? Like they're giant.
You can't
ears.
see outside the room.
Oh, okay.
So I can't see this then.
Correct.
Okay.
There's
Can
just
I-
no dynamic lighting there.
Can I try to figure out what the plants are and if they're in any way dangerous?
Yes, you can.
Dawnflower, can you help me with this? Compare notes. You're much more familiar with the native species of Chult.
Make a nature
Of
check
course.
for me with advantage.
I'll help Sunny. I'm dumb, but maybe
Nice.
we'll be lucky.
You helped.
I licked it. It's not poisonous.
If it was poisonous, I stopped her just in time.
So these, they're mostly weeds and rotting compost. It doesn't. There's nothing that stands out to you, particularly.
Until they become 47 vine blights.
No, they just seem like ferns and whatnot.
All
You
right.
know, with 8 hours, we could make this a safe haven. Put lots of nice plants over it. But then again, I feel like we might ruin the architecture of this place and maybe just mess everything up.
So
But that
I
could be
think
interesting.
that we should go north-south.
That's not really a direction, but I like that you're leaving our options open. This is a nice place to stop. South is good. We will see what's down there, I think.
Okay.
All right.
You may proceed.
Oh, Bunkers is grown independent. It doesn't want to follow me anymore.
Oh yeah. When I move maps, I have to reset all that.
I figured. I was just like,
Give me a
I
moment.
thought he liked me. He just, like, ate my air and everything. I thought we were pals. I was going to give him a friendship
Brian,
bracelet.
is there enough room for the griffin to squeeze through these areas without me on its back?
Yes, it's going to be difficult terrain.
Yeah, squeezing rules and stuff. So screwed if he gets caught in there.
Yeah, give me a moment.
What is that in the middle there?
That's the sprinkler.
Oh, you okay?
And yeah,
Okay, I didn't notice that before. There was somebody on top of it.
Yep.
I think the griffin
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I really want to just grow this whole place and make a grove here where we could sleep.
Just in the middle of his power. Just a middle
Yeah.
finger to him.
Well, it's just like I see, like, player me sees the gears and is like, no, that's a bad idea. But also, player me is like, let's put a grove in the middle of this place. It's gonna be nice. We can sleep
Fuck you,
here.
man. Greenpeace. About to get green ward on.
Greenpeace. Nice trees we can live in.
Yeah, you guys can keep moving now.
I'll pull out my pole and check for traps.
Okay, make a perception check. Okay, nice. When you get to about here, there's a hollow sound. And by now you've started to be able to determine what these secret doors look like. And,
Is this goop anything dangerous?
hang on. This hallway, it's choked with dust and cobwebs. There's not the goop is not really anything. It's more mold right now.
Okay.
But also, just ahead of you in the hallway, you make out some bloody words written on the ceiling.
That's an odd place to place words.
The words say, "Awaken, Napaka."
Napaka. Who's Napaka? Oh, the queen, the queen.
Yeah, the puck is the You said it was written like in the T intersection here.
Just before the T intersection.
I just want to peek into this room. Then.
Okay. In this intersection, it is lit currently.
Party is lit. Yo.
You do see some large puddles of gray slime, and those are what you're seeing in the corridor as well. There are candles that are flickering in riveted sconces. They cast dim light across sculpted reliefs depicting humanoids with bestial heads kneeling before a black star. At the lower end of the hall, which is
Would that
to
be
your
right or left?
east,
Okay.
to the right. At the lower end of the hall is a thick purple drape that hangs wall to wall.
We know what to do with drapes, which is either flick them or not flick them, depending if the room is a theater or a disco full of beholders.
At the upper end of the hall, the passageway ends.
Well, it seems that we have a choice. We could go down the secret doorway there, or we could test awakening the Parker. Do you call?
We've had
Dawnflower?
good luck with her so far.
Yeah, she only sort of tried to make me kill you all. Just one of you, not all of you. Just one.
I actually deserved everything that I got.
He does.
I'm not
He
sure
really
about
does.
that. I'm not sure about that. But, I mean, maybe she'll have something good for us. I mean, Aserak did hurt her people. I think that she might want to revenge.
So right or left? Or east or west?
Oh, I forgot to
Rather.
check my health.
The one with Napaka.
They're both
So-
with Napaka.
Oh,
Yeah, Napaka is where Tad is. That's where the words are written on the ceiling.
okay.
Who has the scepter there?
Marnie.
She's beating people with it.
Marnie, could you accompany me in the front there, then? Right, I guess we'll start with east.
I have so much HP now, guys. It's insane.
What does Unk's thing do?
23 con.
Oh, that's a lot of HP.
It's a lot of nuts.
It's a whole lot of HP.
Okay. This is a heavy purple drapery.
There's probably a
peek
boar
behind
behind it that fucking eats
Ah!
heads.
You're probably
You can easily look behind it.
I look away. I know what happens when you look at things you're not supposed to look at.
Behind the drapery, you see a 6-foot-tall statue of a leering, 4-armed gargoyle, and it's standing against the back wall. One
Oh,
of
we
its
know
arms-
those.
One of its arms has been broken off and lies on the floor in front of it, its hand curled into a tight fist. The other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way as to suggest they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue are these words: 3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
So it needs 9? 9 of what?
There any indication like what it's meant to hold?
Nope.
How many eyes did we have?
They're
10.
gone.
That was the first thing I thought of too.
The eyes are
10, but we
gone.
put them in the thing. Perhaps that is what we're meant to find on this floor.
Oh,
We've
It said
just gotten,
open
yeah.
The door.
the gargoyles up above had coins in them. Maybe we could put coins in its bombs.
Maybe.
There need 3 more. 3 more still opens the door. Can I look for a door?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
25, Brian.
You do not detect any doors.
When you say that its ends are meant to hold things, are they like palm up to put
Yes.
something in the palm, or like grasping for something that isn't there?
They're palm up, as if you are meant to place something in them. Except for the 4th arm, which has been broken off, fist clenched on the floor.
Oh, pry that bitch open. See what's inside of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
idea.
grab the arm.
Maybe we could just break it and
Okay.
see what's inside.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was clenched until he repeated it.
All right.
What? I guess I just hit it against the wall to break the rest of the arm.
Okay.
All right, I give it to Marnie. She's better at that.
All right.
I
Marnie,
like breaking things.
Marnie will take the arm and shatter it against the wall. And when she does, a fist-sized ruby drops to the ground.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not
When
sure
it-
we have 9 of those.
When it does, the gargoyle statue opens its mouth and exhales. I would like each of you to make
Shit.
God damn it.
a Constitution saving throw.
Is that including Sunny?
Everyone, all the way up to Drosera.
Ooh.
That's where the liquid was coming from, you guys.
This is a trap, Brian.
It is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's always this little break in the wall. that
You
we
don't
can't
see
figure
that.
out this.
If it's
Oh.
magical, that is an 18.
This is not magical. This is alchemical.
Ah.
This is gonna fuck you up, Sonny.
All right. We are going to also roll initiative.
Oh shit.
As we all
Okay.
turn on each other.
Mortal Kombat.
Hey.
Boom! I was also
Hey.
ready. High five. Nice.
Brian, how do you want to treat that then?
Treat what?
Because if I didn't find the door over here, I was going to go to the other end of the hallway.
But you didn't look at the other end of the hallway.
Yeah, I'm talking about like after this. But now that I know there's a thing there, like it's weird.
Don't worry about it, because it
probably
no
gonna
longer matters.
Oh, okay.
Because the door at the other end of the hallway turns into a mimic.
No,
Damn.
because
It's trying to kill you.
as you all see Sunny pass out unconscious,
No.
anyone who got 15 or lower, I believe it was only Sunny.
It was also me.
I see Marnie as well.
Oh shit.
So Marnie's unconscious.
I'm also unconscious.
What? That's
Uh,
way too many people unconscious at
okay.
once. I do not like this.
As you see at the far end of the hallway, a large stone door grind open as this gas is exhaled.
Oh shit.
All of you, some of you,
What is that?
collapse.
I fought this in Final Fantasy 12. We're so fucked, you guys. This is like so deadly. It will crush us to death.
Is this a poison, Brian?
No.
Okay.
You see. Oh, sorry. If you are immune to poison, you are not affected.
Fantastic. That's
Half of you people.
66% fewer people unconscious.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What you see is a stone juggernaut on rollers. It fills the height and width of the hallway, and it is barreling towards you all.
You're unconscious to just get steamrolled.
Yep. This is the
At least
thing.
it's not on fire.
Okay, Tad.
So only Marnie is unconscious
Mm-hmm.
currently.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I might have to take the hit unless somebody else pulls me in. God, that fucking griffin is in the goddamn way.
Mm-hmm.
I will grab Marnie.
Mm-hmm.
This thing looks too big, clearly, to stop. He's not answering, indicating that he wants me to try to find out and die. I will grab Marnie. She hops fitfully in her sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, does shaking her wake her up?
It does
Or
not.
okay, so I just pick her up and I throw her through the griffin. You might be wondering what I mean by that. I mean, if the griffin is too big to get past, I will shove her into its chest until it dies.
They will both take damage.
Tony.
And unfortunately, at the moment, Dawnflower and Sunny are in your way.
Okay. Austin
I
keeps
think you need
whispering
to
to me.
revise your options.
What was that?
All right.
Austin?
I was just gonna say, don't throw the scepter back there too.
The scepter.
She probably wouldn't have had it out yet because there was no combat.
All right.
started When she fell asleep.
I will put her over on my back,
Mm-hmm.
stand right here, action surge to ready a dash for when the path is clear.
Okay.
And I guess wait for death. You know, if somebody gets in that corner, they might be able to survive it.
Okay. It is Dawnflower's turn.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I give a look over to Marnie? Am I able to determine if it's the kind of unconscious that she needs healing, or maybe the kind of unconscious that lesser restoration might fix?
Make a quick medicine check.
Okay.
Roll the Griffin's initiative. Oh, you did. Okay, 7.
Medicine. Go. Boom.
You think possibly a lesser restoration would wake her up.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do it just so. I'm out of second level spells, which is not great, but I still have third levels, so we're all good.
As you cast Spike Growth.
Oops. That is not what I wanted.
Okay.
It was the one just above it. Yeah, Marnie is right next to me too, so I can wake her up. Wake me up.
Yeah, it will wake her up. She starts to come to. She's still
Wake up. Wake up, Mom.
being dragged by Tad. She's like, what's happening? She is still considered prone for the moment.
I'm immune.
Well,
to spike.
in trouble, Marnie. There's something coming this way, and it's huge. We need to get out. And yeah, that's I will. I'll take one step to the side here.
Okay.
Let my people go. That's my turn.
And on Marnie's turn, she will stand up and she will move in front of Dawnflower there, face that thing, and brace herself.
That's
It's a
Drawing,
very
Very
Marnie
heroic.
thing to do.
drawing her 2 maces. Okay. On the creature's turn. The
Please don't have 60 feet of movement. Please don't have 60 feet of
Juggernaut has
10 feet of movement.
50 feet!
of movement
Jesus.
I was going to kill your bird.
as it comes rolling forward.
Choo choo, motherfucker. Oh, Napaka. Well, what do you know?
Okay. And yeah, that is all it can do. Crow.
Does it look like it can be damaged?
It is a mindless construct. You are unsure.
I'll shoot it.
Okay, Frost. You hit it.
Then I hide behind this curtain.
Oh, put some caltrops down so that when it steps on them, it has to end its movement.
Okay.
I thought it was funnier than everybody else did, clearly.
You can't see me smile and shake my head. That's about as good as the joke was.
It's the Griffin's turn.
Griffin
I tried
dashes.
smiles
Ah,
worth a
there's
lot.
Dracera in the way. All right. Only to there apparently.
I moved back enough to accommodate everyone.
And then on Sunny's turn, she's going to just move back. Well, actually, she's going to try also to fire off some pew-pews, just in case. Pew! Pew!
All right, both of those hit.
And then she's going to move back. And then she's going to inspire Marnie. Marnie, I know you can take that thing. I mean, I don't think you should. I think you should move back and try to avoid it. But just in case, you can.
Okay. And now it's Tad's turn.
I hold up my shield, draw my weapon, hesitate, stow my weapon and shield. I grab Dawnflower and run to this place.
Whoa.
All right, Dawnflower, you allow him to pull you, so you can. Yep.
I'm a little startled, actually. I was not expecting that. Well, I suppose there's room for everyone now. You should come, everybody, before you get crushed. That includes you, Crow, because you can't resist the crushing damage. It would hurt you very much. I'm so worried. They're gonna die. My children are gonna die. I'd spend my turn freaking out a little.
Well, you've got to be building up a tolerance to that by now, right?
Oh, right in the feels. Right in the feels.
Too soon.
Too soon.
It's Draceo's turn.
She's just gonna move.
You say that, but it's your sibling who's gonna die. So I think that you should be a little more concerned and a little
I'm
less,
fully ready to win the death pool.
debonair.
So Marnie will come around the corner and be like, "Come on, Crow."
And then Crow gets crushed by the
On
car.
creature's turn.
You can't see me, Brian. There's a curtain.
It's full movement.
Fuck.
I would have grabbed you, buddy, but like I couldn't have made it in myself. And to be honest, I hate you.
Oh.
That's not true.
So two things happen. First, I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, please. Please.
You take... Oh, you're vulnerable to bludgeoning damage now.
I am vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Oh
You
my
take
God.
you take 122 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
It's like a tube of toothpaste when it's almost empty and you're trying to squeeze the last dollop out.
no.
And then
I think-
it will also make a slam attack against you.
Oh no.
Does a 12 hit? Oh, you're prone.
17.
17.
And yeah, it hits and it crits, so I have 2 death saves.
Okay.
Oh
I would like you to make a death save, please.
Put this on Whisper real quick. Just gonna double check to make sure it's on Whisper.
Okay.
no. I want to know what it is, Crow.
Okay. It is the Griffin's turn.
I think the Griffin is shocked.
I assume the Griffin is not doing anything.
Damn you, mute boss! It smells death in the air, and it kind of whines.
Oh.
Sunny hears the sickening crunch, and is going to. Can she even move to the front of the pack with three people? Yeah, she should be able to move. 10, 20.
Yeah, it is double movement. It's difficult terrain to move through, everybody.
Dang, Sunny cannot move up there. Instead, she's going to just tap Tad on the shoulder and said, "Go save your sister. Go save her!" And cast Great Invisibility.
Okay. Tad, it is your turn.
So it takes up the entire height of the corridor.
Mm-hmm. Completely fills the corridor, height and width.
So we can't see her. Oh, that's cruel.
I'm invisible,
Mm-hmm.
but that was 10, 20, 25 movement to get up here.
Looking around the corner, you see your sister on the ground. The creature passed her.
I mean, I could survive the hit, but I don't think I could stop it from killing her. I don't have anything. Can I have brought Dawnflower with me as my action? No, it doesn't matter because she can get here on her own. I want to help. I don't know what to do. Wait, has it turned around yet?
You don't see how it can turn around.
Excuse me, sorry.
It's a
It
one-way
just puts
street,
it in reverse.
It just goes into reverse. But it's stopped currently.
It has hit the far wall. You heard it also smash this statue into smithereens.
I am a dumb person. Yeah, I will run out. I can't do anything. I can't even. You just have to die. Stop clinging to life. Just give up.
Don't say things like that.
I got nothing. I literally can do nothing. I'm sorry. I wasted your spell, Trent.
Sounds so conflicted, Tony.
I don't have a lasso made. Usually I have a lasso made. I don't have a lasso made.
Just hit it.
Wait! All
Hit it
right.
repeatedly.
I throw out the griffin. And I command it to bring my sister into the corridor.
Okay, excellent. I like it. I like it. That is smart play. Hang on. So you throw the griffin. It lands. It will grab Crow gently and pull to there.
It's a good griffin. It's a good griffin.
Sorry, I've got too many things selected. There.
Unfortunately, I don't have enough movement to get back.
Yep.
So that's gonna have to be my turn.
Okay.
It's okay. As
Don't
long as
follow.
I can see. I can see Crow, right?
Yes.
That little broken body. I'll just shout out for her to wake up, Crow. It's okay. It's done. It's past now. It's not coming back. There's no way it can turn around, right? No way it can turn around. You're fine. I'm here now.
Crow?
Nothing happens.
Son of a bitch!
No! Ah! I will
As
start
you
sobbing.
cast your
slowly.
spell, nothing happens. Crow's lifeless form lying in front of Tad. The griffin that he summoned gently bumping Crow's body with her beak, trying to get her to move.
No.
Cruella!
Yeah, I'll just fall to my knees and start crying. Because somebody else died again. I told her not to do something stupid, and she went and she did it.
To be fair, I told her to break that arm.
Actually, Marnie broke the arm.
Why didn't you go into the hallway?
I don't
Why?
know.
My
I don't
my turn was
know.
after it, and you guys were in the way the first time.
But you have the ability to walk on walls!
It fills the entire passage.
Yeah.
But we don't fill our entire passage, do we?
Yeah,
No.
you could have
Well-
gone above us in the hallway.
Drosera roars and, in a frenzy, starts scrambling to try and get past, but cannot get past the griffin.
For a second there, Brian, I thought you were going to say Drot's wild shape, and I was going to be like, whoa!
Meet your new character.
It's a Rakshasa!
Jazz heads.
Marnie. What does Marnie want to do?
I will tell her to just bring my griffin into the hallway
So you
so
can
it doesn't die.
you can technically just unsummon the griffin, and it'll turn back
Yeah.
into an object.
I just don't want my statue to get crushed.
Okay, so when you do that, Marnie will sort of try and scooch around you. She'll grab the thing and then come back. She'll also pull Crow's body.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
guess it's
Marty.
harmless.
Oh.
On the creature's turn, you see the top of it swivel as it moves another 50 feet back to the west.
Okay.
Crow is not alive. It's the griffin's turn.
Griffin is going to do its best to, like, open its legs to let Drosera get past it.
No, I don't think that's a very good idea. Wait. Hold.
The Griffin just sees a animal panicking over its owner and best friend dying.
I know, but
Get
I
out of the
can
way.
talk to animals. Stop her. Don't let her pass.
You hear her saying in animal speech, "Where's Crow? Where's Crow? I can't tell where he is anymore."
I guess you can let her pass. Oh, I'm sorry, Drosera.
It's as though 1,000 voices all cried out at once.
Sonny.
Is this door open to the side? Can I at least get out of the way?
Yeah, you guys open the door. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna look down at Cruella and try to wipe the blood away and cry.
Is the thing coming back?
And just go, I didn't have you in our Deadpool.
Me neither.
Nice.
Actually, I think I did. I don't remember.
Actually, you did.
Yeah!
I had Tony.
I had me too.
I thought it was gonna be me, to tell you the truth, because I was hoping that I could keep all of you alive, so I figured I would be the first one to die.
I figured you're the one walking into the traps.
I figured I would die jumping, doing how at my playstyle, just jumping into shit.
Oh man.
Oh no.
That's my turn. I can't see anything. I can't get past everyone. I just cry.
It's a respectable turn.
Tad, are you going to do anything?
Is there anything in the remnants of that statue that look like I want? Okay.
No one picked up the big ruby.
Oh, that's a real tragedy.
Is it in pieces now?
Hey, the golden skull doesn't have to be with us anymore.
In fact, when
It was crushed.
It's the only thing that survived.
when Crow died, the skull disappeared. Tad, looking around the corner as you're looking at the statue to see if there's anything useful, you do see that the ruby is there, intact.
Okay. It's just an object interaction. I'll dash to grab it and get back in here. I think I can do that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't see where it is, but I think I can.
You can do that. There's enough movement.
I do so.
Okay. Dawnflower.
Dawnflower is also a little shaken up. Do you think it's going to come back? The wall. Do you think it's gonna try to steamroll us again if we go? Maybe we should just go back into the grove. Maybe I can make a grove and we can just put her there and just.
No, she's just fucking around. She'll be back any second.
No, she's not going to. That's gonna be my turn. I don't want to get back in there, and Crow's dead, so yeah, I kind of don't want to go anymore.
Is anyone going to do anything? We've got... Well, Dracera's next. She would just run up and nuzzle Crow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna head into that room
Marnie's
because all the
not
three
going to.
people are alive are.
Okay, you hear the thing roll in the same direction it was the last time, to the west. Hit a wall, and then you hear a grinding sound as if a door is closing.
Maybe it stopped. Maybe not. I guess we can look on that later. It's not going anywhere, anyways. Stupid tomb. Yeah, I'll help. I'll put Crow on Dracera's back, and I think we're gonna head back to the place where at first I wanted to put a grove, and I think we're gonna take the time, and I'm going to make a grove.
Okay.
Fun fact, if I didn't get that charm from Unk's tomb, I would have lived.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted the ruby. Oh, that's right, the crystal thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm amazed it didn't kill you outright. It could have.
Yeah.
It was like 40 short.
It would have killed. No, I think even with Sunny's con, she would have survived it before her amulet.
I did roll 3 10s in that 10d10. So
It's a lot of tens.
yeah. Okay.
Impressive.
You guys can move up to the plant room.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully I won't screw us over by doing this. But I think I did this for Koshik, and I think that I could do this for Crow. Because I was her master. and I think she deserves it.
I will try to keep people occupied. Namely, I'll give Sunny the gym to identify, and I'll try to keep Dracira from killing somebody.
Okay. Dracira seems inconsolable. She just sits by Crow. Just keeps nuzzling him, trying to get him to... trying to get her to move.
But yeah, it does say that I can select the land. So, you know, I don't want it... I don't know if I could see the cogs, but it would be nice if it just stayed within the room. But just like, it becomes an actual nice grove and not compost anymore.
Okay.
Maybe a little, I don't know, like aquatic-like plants. Because I'm sure that they had those back home. I'll ask Tad to tell me of their home swamp and the kind of trees that they found there and plants, and just grow some of those. And we're gonna need to long rest over here because I'm gonna take a few hours to grow this.
Okay. I would like perception checks from everyone.
Sorry, I forgot how the alphabet worked.
Okay, I'll do Marnie.
So weird. Perception's not at the top of the list, and it's not at the bottom of the list.
That sounds crazy.
You can't find it anywhere.
Okay. While Dawnflower is casting her spell, Tad, you start to feel a weird tremor. A shaking, and you notice at first almost subconsciously. But then you see Dracira look up and start looking around, and then as you start to look around, everyone else starts to pick up on it too as the room rotates.
Oh. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
As it rotates, the door that had been to the south is now pointing to the northwest into nothing. The door to the north is pointing into another chamber. When it does, gas from this chamber spills into
Really? Haven't we gone through enough?
I don't suppose
The plants
poison
can help.
immunity helps me in any
those
capacity.
of you who are not immune to poison, make a Constitution saving throw.
Meet Austin's new character.
Yes, I am a gas cloud.
Is the fart, the singing fart. Hello, moon man.
All right, Dawnflower.
It's just
That is
10.
a
That's not great.
concept.
I was focusing on my spell. I wanted to grow, and I've grow.
You take 18 poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Well, that's not very nice. Can I keep concentrating on what I was doing?
You certainly can, but I would like everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it.
God damn it, indeed. What the Nobody can grow a grove in a room that rotates anymore? What is going on with this world?
As the plants around you that you were attempting to grow into a grove begin to move.
Damn it!
The gas.
I forgot.
animates them.
I rolled a nature check and forgot to actually ask. Like, we didn't get the response to that.
Yeah, you did. You didn't notice
We did?
anything odd about the plants.
Okay. Dang
We're
it.
supposed to be friendly. We talked. I thought that we had a connection, Plant. What's going on here? I was
rolled
trying
a
to make you
22.
nice.
So, Brian,
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to let Austin keep control of Dracira tonight, and then
Yeah.
I'll take her as a controlled mount like next week?
Yes.
Would that okay?
Ride the tiger.
Let's do that. Okay. Sunny, Tad, Marnie, Dawn. I need Dracira initiative.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Started eating a sandwich when I died, so I'm doing that now.
Coping.
As
Oh God,
the plants
they're so shambly.
Is that a shambling mound?
That's
I
what the
remember from-
nameplate says.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't remember them looking like that in Death House. It's terrifying.
I used a different one in Death House
I don't.
for
Well,
me.
yeah. I don't remember them looking like that when I ran Death House.
I like that there's just a dude kind of tucked in there.
Yeah.
Marnie is immediately going to turn and attack the one to the south. Oh no, you don't. We're trying to have a thing for, and I'm sad and I'm angry at the same time. So she will attack. 1, a 2,
Did you want me to attack and stuff? Like, I have the sheet.
3. You can. I was just because you were slow.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just like you've been immediately deciding her actions every combat every time. So
Okay.
I was letting you, but I just am offering if you want me to.
If you don't mind, after this round.
No problem at all.
Okay.
You guys are so cordial. Can one of you just call the other a cunt already?
Nope.
That's an Australian word there. We're not Australian. You are.
That's an English word?
It's more Australian.
Okay. But then this creature to the south is going to attack Tad. It is going to make 2 slam attacks. 1, a 2.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Okay. The one to the north is going to attack Dracira. Make 2 slam attacks. 1, 2. Does hit.
I think they do.
Yes.
Jeez. I need to get on top of that creature as soon as possible.
Okay. As it reaches forward with its... oh, I did the wrong one. That's okay. As it reaches forward and just smashes into Dracira, you lose sight of her as she becomes engulfed by the creature.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Tad.
I need to free Dracira, but I am... Yeah, I'm just going to risk an opportunity attack
Okay.
as I get up here to flank with the Griffin and beat on the mound.
Okay.
Is that one for me?
That one was for you.
Okay. So I come up here and I try to kill this thing that took Toiger,
Okay.
and I'll attempt to knock it prone if it is viable. I don't know if it's immune to that condition or not. That's my turn.
Both of those will hit. It could be knocked prone. It is going to not be knocked prone.
Damn.
It's very strong.
That's
Okay.
it for me.
Dracira, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's very strong. Damn.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
That is good. You do not take damage from the engulf. Yeah. You may attempt to escape. The DC is 14.
Is that just going to be like a grapple thing?
Just like a grapple. Athletics or acrobatics. as Dracera claws her way out of the creature. Safe and sound.
Not today.
It is the Griffin's turn.
The griffin is going to tear and bite at this thing like the angry vegetarian spaghetti that it is.
And now I'm hungry.
It's gonna stay there for now, though. That's it.
Okay, the first will miss, but the second does hit. Dawnflower.
Okay. Well, you know, I wanted to keep concentrating on my plant growth, make a nice grove, but then the grove tried to murder me for trying to do this nice thing for my dead friend. So I'm not sure I want to keep doing that. I have an idea, which I'm not sure can be done. I'm also not sure it's such a great idea. But let's say that I wanted to switch the style of plant growth in between. Would that still count as like my action, or could it just like full plant growth and slow movement?
Let me see.
I think it might have been an hour, so it might not even. No, it's an action, and I was kind of already working on that.
I'm reading the spell.
I could click it again if you'd like.
Nope, I got it. Yeah, you can. I'll let you repurpose the spell instead of just losing it.
This way at least they will be slowed down. We will also, but you know, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. Yeah. No, can I change my mind? I'm sorry. I wasn't sure where I was going with that, but I think it's just gonna bother us more than anything. No, I'm just gonna call a little help from my friends. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. And I think that we're a little lonely. I'm gonna call my raptor friends to the party.
Okay, I would like you to make a nature check for me, please.
Nice. Oh my god. That's a 19, you guys.
As this little room starts to fill with raptors.
And
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I can't cast Healing Word on the same turn, right?
No.
Well, that will have to be my turn. We're really gonna need to rest after this, guys.
Okay. The last mound.
When are the raptors gonna go?
Ooh, I need to roll initiative for them.
Okay.
I hit the button.
Your buttons have no power here.
Next turn. Next turn, my pretties. Next turn.
All right. This one next to Marnie is going to ignore the tiny little bird creatures and instead going to attack Marnie. 2. Missing both times.
Marnie laughs.
And it's Sunny's turn.
All right, Sunny. Yeah, do I use my fun? There's a lot of things I wish I want to kind of do with this, but nah. All right, I'm gonna go and just climb up on top of the griffin, and I'm going to cast. Actually, no, real quick. I want to get to here. Can I do that? Is the raptors okay? I want to get to here and cast Dissonant Whispers on the shambling mound. As we're gonna tear you apart like vegetable spaghetti.
I think Sunny is hungry.
Just like
I am
vegetables.
really hungry. Only 7 psychic damage. DC 17.
Which one did you do it?
The one right next to me.
Okay.
I wanted to get it there, so it had to go away from all the people who could make opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm. And it moves as far as its speed allows. So it is going to start moving.
This is an interesting reaction because as I hit it, it stops moving.
Can everybody else take a bite?
Can you choose
before?
not to do that?
So I don't know.
Yes.
I will let it flee.
Excellent.
You will also miss.
Which is why you let it flee.
Does 14 miss as well?
14 misses.
Ah, son of a... Josera? Raptors?
Drosera did it. The raptors.
Missed the
one
Drosera. There.
raptor can do it.
And the griffin?
Griffin did.
Griffin's missed. Yeah, 14.
Hang on.
Go, raptor.
Then she's going to inspire Drosera with one of her last things. Just, Drosera, do this for Corella. You know how she hated vegetable spaghetti. I don't know. Never mind. That's not true. I don't know for sure whether that's true. Close
know
enough
what
to
she
a lie
ate.
that I can't
Pay
say.
attention.
Okay.
I don't think she understands.
Marnie is going to be like, oh, now I got 2 of them. And a bunch of little raptor friends.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you
I'm
can
here.
take
I
your
can start attacking. All right. So Mace of Terror, and a Iron Scepter, right? Or Wind Scimitar.
Iron Scepter.
Iron-
She no longer has
Iron
a
Scepter?
Wind Scimitar.
I wonder if that
Okay.
construct was immune to fear.
I think that she has advantage, right? Because she's flanking with the raptor.
I wonder if that construct hitting me would have detonated all my fireball beads.
Nope.
Man, did anybody take that?
I don't think we've looted her
Still
yet.
on
My
her
body's
corpse.
still there.
Got it.
It's a little sensitive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Agreed.
it's been 15 minutes, so probably not yet.
As Marnie can easily find thick vegetable matter to smash with her mace is all 3 times.
Nice.
Cool.
Go, Marnie.
Very simple.
Okay. And it's the raptors' turns. They are going to get to go. That one will move in.
Go, squad.
The squad all moves in to attack. Let's see. 3 on the first one.
The sound of a motorcycle dies out.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 5, 11, 16.
There's so many velociraptors.
And 7 is 23.
I
I
can
love
just
the
hear.
raptors.
I can hear M just like sadistically laughing with each hit.
I just
I'm-
love them so much. They're like my swarm of cuckoos in Zelda when you hit the chickens too often and they just like swarm.
I'm missing a raptor. There should be one more.
I
Is it
pick up my
hiding?
foot.
Under the shambling mound.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's hidden right, right. Yeah, right
Oh, there
there.
it is. There it is. I'm gonna move him up here. Okay, 3 more at the next one. Bite, bite, bite. Claw, claw, claw. Yeah, that's how they go when they're fighting.
They're very well coordinated.
Claw, claw, claw.
All right, so 3, 10, 15, 14, 19, and 6 is 25, 29.
They're eating the spaghettis.
And then 2 on the last one. all hit.
Yeah.
7, 12, and 11, 23. Okay. Then
The
the mounds
deadliest
get to go.
of chickens. I think they should try to move away from the raptors.
Sure. Okay. The first one has now moved into position with Marnie. They are ignoring all the little creatures. And just going to attack Marnie.
Bring it on.
One hit.
Mm-hmm.
She is not
for-
raging at the moment.
Oh, she is not.
I did
You're
not
right.
rage her at the beginning.
Ow.
Uh,
Oh, you know what? Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine.
This next one is going to, since it can't get to her, is going to try and smash all the little guys that are near it. So 1, 2.
Ow.
That will kill one
Oh,
and not kill another.
she's a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I'm not
Dad.
gonna give up.
Was that only 2 attacks? Or 2 shambling mounds?
They have
I'm
separate.
gonna get stronger.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, Dad.
I will lower. Sorry, I will get on a tiger and go on its turn if that is acceptable.
Your turns are together.
All right. I will get on the tiger and wait for the tiger to bring me to glory.
Onwards.
Tiger, would you like to take your turn?
Yeah, I'll take my turn now that I am mounted. There is a specific path of an opening.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm a claw at the one on the top.
Okay. That will hit.
I'm gonna bob the one on the top. I'm gonna bob one to the south. If I had bopped the top one twice, I would have crit, but I did not.
Okay, both.
Are you a shock
Okay.
top?
And it's the Griffin's turn.
I'm a Beyblade, motherfucker.
Alright, Griffin is going to fly up above, just getting just above the raptors.
Sure.
They have a little bit of, it's like it's like sitting under a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to make some claw attacks. Yeah.
It's okay. They're well trained.
Mm-hmm. Or, sorry. One with his beak and one with his claws.
The beak will hit
Okay.
as it gets some
Mhm.
vegetarian spaghetti.
And then it's going to be still sitting there within range. It's just going to move back so you can see the raptors. Is that
Thank
okay?
you. Yep, that's cool.
Okay.
Dog.
Okay. Marnie's been hit like once, but she's tough as nails, so I'm not worried. I'm going to healing word Sarah because I've already lost Crow today. I'm not losing her tiger on top of it. I'm gonna give her a little heal of the word, and then I'm gonna fight fire with fire, but it's vegetarian spaghetti with vegetarian spaghetti. I'm gonna miss with torn whip.
Anything else?
And no, I keep cheering on my Raptors. They're my girls. We're a squad. They're gonna rip it to shreds.
Okay. On its turn, this one is going to attack Marnie. Hit. Miss.
Oh damn!
That is
It's okay.
29 to Marnie.
Ow! She's tough as nails. Tough as nails. That Marnie.
And it's Sunny's turn.
Sunny wants to know if she can use Shatter on these creatures without hitting the raptor in the middle.
No.
I mean, she's still going to do it, but she's going to feel a little worse about it.
Mhm. Okay. Con save. 17.
Are you killing my squad, Sonny?
No. Just
maiming them a little bit.
I know
yeah.
they are very strong girls, but I don't think that you should hurt them like that.
Son of a. That probably wasn't worth it in
Apparently,
the
the
end.
shambling mounds also think that they shouldn't be hurt like that.
Mm-hmm.
As you take out 2 of the raptors,
Sonny!
I was going to say
Sorry.
to ready the spell until after their turn. But I didn't instead.
No, I need to hold on to my reaction.
now
That's
it's
fair,
Marnie's
too.
turn.
Mine's gonna hit things.
Go, Mountie.
Oh, which one?
She is.
Sorry, I
Hmm?
don't mean to interrupt. Which one crit Marnie?
That would be the one directly to Marnie's south.
Okay, never mind. I couldn't have saved her.
A smickety, snackety, smackety.
Okay, which one?
This one.
The first 2 will kill it.
Yay! And then, yeah, turn her attention to this one.
Okay. And you will hit with that one. Okay. Then the raptors go. This
Kill
one
them
that-
dead, my pretties.
This one that Marnie just hit is 1 raptor bite. He does not get advantage on anything, so he... Oh, no, he does get advantage because he's next to Marnie, but he still misses.
The Wizard of Oz would have been a different film with velociraptors.
Flying raptors. Oh
These
my
2
god.
actually are going to move here so that they can attack him as well. So we're going to do 2 more bites, 2 more claws. 4, 11, 14, 18.
Cha-cha.
And then 2 on this last one.
Bite. Claw, claw.
Too many claws. Ignore the
One of them is not in shape. Just,
You got a very spherical raptor.
yeah. She's just feeling a little drowsy.
Okay. All right. And then we've got 1 mound is still alive. It is going to attempt to hit Crow. Not Crow. My bad. Ooh, Tad. 1, 2.
Negative.
Okay. And then it is Tad's turn.
Okay. I believe I will bop this one to the south.
Mm-hmm.
That many times.
Bibbidi bobbidi.
Okay. You hit
Boom.
both times.
And then I'm going on an adventure where I will need a shambling
moving very
mound to make an
far.
athletics check.
Oh. Oh.
Once my mount takes me towards it.
Oh, we're going to the
Yeah.
over to the other one.
I assumed.
If I move here and then do that, I can pound. Let's do that.
Okay.
It's fine.
Does that do
Does-
anything?
Does a 14 hit, Brian?
No.
It doesn't do anything, though.
Okay. But it is prone.
It's still 14.
And it's the Griffin's turn.
The griffin is going to swoop in and start tearing at that spaghetti.
Okay. Which one? The prone one?
Yes, the prone one. Which one was the prone one?
Left.
Yeah, it basically gets right above it and starts just tearing at it.
Sure.
It does that thing with like cats, like, you know, on yarn and stuff like that, where it's just a, yeah.
Okay. Everybody seems healthy-ish. I mean, it's not great, but healthy enough. I'm going to move about here. I'm gonna try again. God damn it! I fight fire with fire. Oh, you just
That's not fire. That's not fire at all. It's just more
But you know
plants.
the expression: you fight fire with fire, you fight plants with more.
Why would
more
you say you fight
plants.
fire with fire and then proceed to immediately not use fire? I don't understand it.
But they're not made of fire, they're made of plants. Raptors, just murder this thing so that I can make my grove. Why are we wasting time here?
Okay, Sunny.
Sunny is going to use her movement just to go over and mount and be victorious as she fires off
Finger
two
guns.
Eldritch Blasts. Pew, pew. Little snakes made of ink.
Okay, both do sink deep into the mound,
Cool.
and it is Marnie's turn.
Marnie's gonna climb over everything, just wading her way through the corpse, and is going to start beating on this thing.
Okay.
Eh? Ah.
I get
All right.
this. I get
Come
this kill,
on,
Marnie.
boss.
You killed my T-Rex, Marnie. This one is mine.
Okay. As the raptors all circle around it for their kill, there are
Clever girl.
Slapping steel pipes into their hands.
No, they clap. They're snapping their fingers
What's that
aggressively.
story?
and that is more than enough to kill it. It had 7 hit points left.
We can never catch a break, can we?
Damn. We're getting so much done tonight, too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost a party member.
Should I try this again? I'm gonna try it again, but I'm not gonna spend hours on it because I reread the spell and I think that just a regular action plant growth is gonna be good enough for what I want to do.
Okay. Do you have another 3rd level spell slot?
I have a 4th level spell slot, which I believe will do just as good.
I don't remember how long it's been since we've last rested. It feels like forever.
Oh, I agree. I think that
At the very least, a short rest, minimum.
Oh no, I need sleep. I am exhausted. I need sleep.
It's been a couple hours.
yeah, we would have to rest until we were able to rest, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would honestly I would need a long rest.
So you can take a short rest now, easily. To take a long rest, though, it hasn't been long enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it would take you waiting, killing time in this room maybe for longer than the 8 hours of the rest.
Yeah, and this isn't. I mean, I can put up my bubble, but it's. I mean,
It's okay. I suppose we can continue. I will say, rather exhausted. This has been a trying day, if not a very long one. And
I think we should spend at least an hour
at
burying.
least an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing the rites for Cruella.
While they're doing that, can I explore this room up here? And this clearly explains some of the architecture that we haven't been able to see until just now, that there's... Okay, so I would like to explore both.
Okay, we will get to that in a moment.
Go for it.
So, Dawnflower, describe to me your plant growth.
Well, like I said, I wanted Ted to tell me a bit about, just where they grew up. Maybe something a little more. I don't know if I can make water basins there, but I want it to be humid ground, but with nice plants that go all the way up the walls of wherever, and just actual trees that start to grow. And it's just like not fully swamp where it's uncomfortable, but maybe there's like a lot of moss where we can actually, be comfortable on, and like some little water basins and lots of nice smelling flowers. And it's no longer just compost and actually a nice place to be in.
Okay. You cast your spell. The rotting vegetation regains its life. It turns vibrant again, and grows into what looks like a fair semblance of the surface jungle of Chalt. You can't necessarily make pools of water or anything like that, but you do make this room much more hospitable to Crow.
And I don't know, maybe there's just a spot that is just a little more raised where we can lay Crow to rest.
Unfortunately, the floor of this room is pretty flat.
Then I don't know about what we're gonna do about that.
You can, with your plant growth, though, you can make make the plants grow in a mound, and then lay Crow out on it, and then grow the plants over her.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. We'll remove anything that we want to remove first, and then I'll have the plants grow over her and make, just a little marker with more plants.
All right, then are you ready for a list of equipment?
You took all the things, didn't you? I think you should write it down.
Did Sunny identify that gem? Was it magical?
Has Sunny identified that gem?
She would have, yeah. I mean, anything that might be magical, she'll try.
The gem is definitely magical. I need you to make a spellcasting ability check.
Ooh, neat.
That poor puppy.
Mm, 19.
Okay. Allow me to double check. So this is the Eye of Zoltek.
Didn't we need that? I think we needed that.
Oh.
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Is that for
The
Starfallen?
Starfallen. Yes.
That was just hanging out inside that thing's hand, huh?
You know that this is a wondrous item of legend, and it does require attunement. Unfortunately, it is such a powerful magical item, and so rare your identify spell is not able to determine all of its properties. You do know it is not cursed.
Well, that's it then. We found the Eye of Zoltek. We can free the Starfallen now.
Yeah. I
Is
can
that all
attune
it
to
does?
without giving up
No.
a slot.
That is all you
No,
can
sorry.
do.
Is that all we know it does is freeze Starfallen?
You know nothing from your identify spell other than the name. that
I'm
requires
asking the
attunement.
group. Do we know? Yeah, sorry. Just wanna.
We don't know anything. It's supposed to have powers to
Over
resurrect
souls. No?
Okay.
or something. I have a free attunement slot that I can attune to it, but it would probably be a better process on Sunny or Dawn.
I think I'm full as far as attunements go, but I will double check. I have the Rod of Dendar, which I would very much like to keep because it's super good and saved our butt a whole bunch of time. I could unattune to the Staff of the Python for a little bit and check out the Eye of Zoltek.
I mean, I don't have an attunement already. I am curious what this thing does, and do we know if we need to attune to it to free the Starfallen? Because I think no matter what it does, if it's either use it for our own purposes or free the Starfallen, we're gonna do the second one.
I think unless
I think
it's
we attune
also-
to it and figure out what it does, and
Yes.
then make our decision.
If you
Then-
have room, then go ahead, be my guest. If you don't, I don't mind unattuning to the Staff of the
Right.
Python and seeing it out by
Mhm.
myself.
Then I will do it. Then I'll see what I can do with it.
Okay. So The eye currently has 0 charges. Each time you kill a creature with a CR of level 4 or higher, it will gain 1 charge. As an action, you may expend 33 charges
What?
to cast Raise Dead or Reincarnate. You must
Those are
wait
good.
1 month before casting either spell this way again. In
I
addition,
mean, okay.
if you do not cast Raise Dead within 33 Raise Dead or Reincarnate within 33 days of gaining the first charge, the eye loses all of its charges.
Okay.
Until you expend all the charges of the eye, you are haunted by those you have slain. Each time you gain a charge, you must make a wisdom saving throw or suffer the effects of short-term madness. In addition, the symbol of a viper's head slowly becomes visible on your chest, becoming more distinct with each charge gained. In addition,
But wait, there's more.
once per day, the spirits may give you disadvantage on a roll, force you to drop your weapon, holy symbol, or arcane focus, alert a foe to your location, or force you to make a DC whatever Constitution saving throw. If you fail the saving throw, you cannot gain the benefit of a long rest for 24 hours.
Terrible thing.
It's going to be great when we have to resurrect people after.
Yeah, well,
We
my
still
question
need to kill
is,
people for it.
do I need to be the one to deliver the final blow to a creature?
No.
Okay, so as long as I'm within, good distance and I've clearly been attacking this thing or whatever.
We're just going to
Okay.
say creatures you were in combat with.
Yeah. 2, nothing in here about freeing the Starfallen, or is the
Reincarnate.
idea that we reincarnate it? Okay.
I wonder
This
if
is the
Go ahead.
solution. It just seems like, I mean, it is a solution, but it's a very extreme solution. I mean, 33 things to die, to reincarnate, and be haunted by, and there's a lot of conditions there.
Yeah. Not being able to get a long rest for 24 hours is pretty huge. And
Yeah.
also, does this do anything with the Soulmonger still activated?
You are
There's no way
uncertain.
to tell.
I can't imagine that it does.
So as long as we start killing things and destroy the Soulmonger before 33 days is up, we can then reincarnate
I think
things that still have their spirits
you
around.
deattune to it, detune
Mhm.
it, and put it in the bag. We worry about it after, because I cannot imagine. I'm imagining something going terribly wrong if we kill something soon and it shows up in the Acererak fight.
Yeah,
And it's like, actually, that's a 1 on your dex save.
I can't
I-
imagine this being worth it. Especially because, if you think about it, Dawnflower, you're getting really strong. I know druids of certain, power have been able to do pretty much the same thing that this thing can do.
I was thinking the same thing about wizards. There's a lot of wizards that have very impressive powers, or clerics.
Also
I
true.
don't think that this is necessarily the way to go. I'm sorry, Starfallen. I do want to help you, but this thing that you're asking, this Eye of Zaltek, it does not sound very good to me in this current state of affairs. Killing 33 things just to help you out.
I
It's
think
a
it's
lot of things to
acceptable,
kill.
but only after we've dealt with the initial crisis.
Yes, I think that it might be something we can do later. But for now, if you wouldn't mind just staying in this lantern, I don't think that it will make much of a difference after all this time, a few days more or less. And then we can look more seriously into setting you free.
I will take
Yeah,
the
I looked
Lich
through all that stuff.
Bane poison. Actually, yeah, I will.
Pearl of Power is a
Um,
grung egg.
Marnie may want the Winsome Scimitar back.
Yeah, she's got a +1 Yikawa, the Mace of Terror, and the Wind Scimitar now.
Boy. I think that we should grab the diamond just because it seems like a spell component. Which would probably be useful.
mean, There's no reason to
Sunny?
throw away any of the
Yeah.
gems and stuff that's light to carry with us.
Sunny, do you want to take the
Mhm.
necklace of fireballs or should I? I can't cast fireball as it is. But I mean, I usually do more supporty things, so if you want to grab it, I have no problem with it.
I'm sure why not. I mean, does anybody else think they'd find it useful? Because I have a couple other
I mean,
big
it's
explosion
free damage
things.
spell slots.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't
That's
take
true.
attunement, it's it can be good on you, it can be good on me, it could be good on hell. It could
Yeah,
be good
but
on Marnie for things she can't reach, you know? You can't really go wrong with a fireball.
And
Unless
when
you put it in your
detune-
mouth.
When you detune, you can pick up that Pearl of Power.
Oh, she had a Pearl of Power?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Regain
can
one
use-
expended spell slot of 4th level.
Sure.
Third level.
Third level.
Sure, I'll take that. And yeah, I mean, Marnie, she's like she's a wrecking ball if she can get close to something, and anytime she's not being a wrecking ball, even if she's throwing a fireball, I don't think it's quite worth it. But you're right about her at least being able to do something if she can't get close enough.
It could be. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, I feel like a big problem is that a lot of your spells are concentration, both you and Don's.
mhm.
that's true.
So throwing out free fireballs while you're concentrating, I would
It's
like to
pretty
see it go to
cool.
one of you two. But if you guys don't want it,
Yeah.
and
No,
Marnie does,
no,
go for it.
honestly, I think as much as Marnie would be cool chucking fireballs, she can jump, she can run, she can get there. I think that if Sunny doesn't take it, I would like to get it because sometimes I feel like I'm lacking in offensive powers.
You take it then. I've got a couple explosions.
Okay, then I won't say no. I've been missing the fire sometimes. I have some things, but I try to be ready to help more than to hurt. And well, sometimes it needs some sacrifices.
Mhm.
How many charges did it have?
7 or 8?
8.
8.
Nice. Also, we don't put it on.
Yeah. Never.
Put it in my pockets.
Are you sure?
Let me think. Yes, definitely yes.
What about the amulet of the Black Skull?
Mhm.
What does that do?
That's the teleport.
Oh.
It's in the magic item section.
I mean, I guess I could. I don't have a specific plan for it.
It needs attunement.
I do have one free attunement slot. 6 charges.
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's not because he was teleporting in the tomb. It's because he was teleporting and he wasn't undead.
Yeah. I didn't make the save.
Yeah, I mean, does anybody want it more? Like, I would be taking it just to have it, rather than actually having
I
plans
am
for
not
it.
touching that thing. It is scary.
I think you're probably the next best to be able to get out of sticky situations and not have something bad happen.
Oh yeah, no, this
And
thing
it's
would
a
have been
con
fucking
save,
clutch
which
when
you're
I was stuck
proficient
to
in,
that.
and you have 23 con now.
Yeah, no, it would have been clutch when I was stuck to that magnetic fucking
Mm-hmm.
death ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
All right,
You teleport to the other side of the beholder, the magnet pulls you in, but you sandwich him between you.
Yeah, just with a dagger out, and I get pulled straight through him.
So, Tad, in the room to the north,
Hexagonal slot.
you find several
No,
skull-shaped
pentagon.
nozzles that it seems the gas was coming through. It is dissipated now. There's also on the floor a rotting corpse in studded leather armor, the mouth and hands grasping at its throat. Wrapped
Aw.
around one of its arms is a yellow band.
Oh, I guess we found the last one of them.
Crow loved. Studied armor.
She did that one.
I will loot the corpse, see if it has anything useful.
Okay.
And do I think there's a way I could deactivate these nozzles from reactivating?
You might be able to stuff them full of something. That's all.
Yeah, I was thinking I'll stuff them with some t-shirt scraps.
Okay. On his body, you find a longsword with a dragon-shaped hilt, and a dungeoneer's pack, inside which is a pouch containing 6 carnelian gemstones worth about 50 gold each.
Yeah. Add those to Crow's carnelian. Is that like a red?
I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of treasure that you guys should take.
Well, I mean,
Especially
we'll
the
take all the stuff that makes sense. I'm not taking the cups.
Take the turban.
Why
the
would we
turban.
take the turban?
It's worth 500
It's a
gold.
nice turban.
Yeah, but
No.
we can take the cockroach, which is worth 1,500.
You can take both.
Yeah, I've got a good strength capacity. I mean,
And one of
Yeah,
you can wear a turban.
grab all the souvenirs, the
the
mementos
stuff that I can
of your
fit in my
sister.
bag. Yeah, I'll take.
How are you guys not excited about a turban? It's a turban.
It came off a dead guy.
I cleaned it.
It's still got his skin on it,
I cleaned it.
It smells.
like
It smells
dead
like
guy.
frog. That is true.
All right. So you can
Yep.
you manage to take a long rest doing all of this.
Okay.
A long or a short?
A short, sorry, short.
All right. When the short rest is over, I want to come over here and do I think I can safely walk out onto the cog spikes?
You can.
I will do so. I would like to.
All right. So when you look around,
Mhm.
you see this dark underground lake. The ceiling above you can just barely make out. It's festooned with chains and gears. You think perhaps you see some dwarves dangling from them. They don't seem to be moving. The cogs, the chains, the gears, or the dwarves. You are peeking out of a giant, motionless stone cog. You see one to your west as well. There are rusty metal conduits that stretch from the cavern walls to the cogs, and you recognize them as the passage that you just walked through. The water of the lake is slimy, with little pinpricks of phosphorescent light twinkling in the murk. You can just barely make out to your southwest what looks almost like a dock and a landing, and maybe you wouldn't be familiar with this device. It looks almost like a cage that's dangling over the water.
Okay. Can I call Sunny over? I just want her to have eyes on me. I'd like to do some exploring.
Mhm.
It's a good song, right? Fucking fell in love with that song. All right. I will walk across the spokes. I'll dip my little toesies, my hoovesies in the water to see if it's acid.
It is not acid.
Okay. And I'll jump onto the dock, preferably with the dodge action in tow.
So
get
you can
eaten
see
by a
from the
crocodile.
dock that there's a worked stone column that stretches up to the cavern roof, and is attached to the nearby wall with another one of these conduits. One side of the column, steps of moss-covered stone. This is right in front of you. Climb from a stone dock to a landing. And there's a stone door there with no handles or hinges. Rope / pair of rowboats to a dock post, and there's a rusty iron cage that wallows in the slime, held afloat by a chain and winch.
Okay.
And you can see when you're on the dock. Hint, hint.
Boop.
You can see that the phosphorescent lights in the bottom of the lake. Here you can see them because they've come up to the bottom of the cage. They're little phosphorescent crabs.
Oh, cute.
Oh, no crab.
And they tear the thing apart inside the cage. Erase it, I assume.
It's you.
I think it's not so much about raising it than bringing it down.
No, you can crank the winch and the cage comes all the way up. It's got a door with a latch that you can lift and open.
Is there anything inside of it?
Nope. The little
Okay.
crabs are skittering around on the bottom.
I let it back down.
Okay.
It's for sharks. There's gonna be sharks in this water or
Oh,
giant
wait.
crabs.
Is the cage trapping the crabs?
No. They
Oh, okay.
just seem to be clinging to the bottom of it when it comes up.
All right. I think my spatial reasoning doesn't make sense here, but I think that corridor that we didn't go all the way down was on the left side of the maps.
Okay. As you approach
So-
the door,
Mhm.
you notice that the landing right in front of the door is strewn with little bits of crab shell. And as you approach, a monstrous mouth forms on the door's surface, calling out in a deep drawl, "I'm so hungry. I could eat you alive, but I'll settle for something else. Something living. Something light."
Yeah, just second there, mate. Let me get some of these little cribby fellas here. I raised the cage again,
Mm-hmm.
and can I reach down and grab any of those crabs?
Oh yeah, they're not hard to grab.
I start. I assume it likes them deshelled, so I start doing this process.
Okay, you can do that.
Does anybody else want to come over? I don't want to hog all the spotlight. I say that as I am glowing and radiating light.
Yeah, Sunny and the Griffin will fly over. How high is the ceiling here?
It's about 30 feet up.
Okay. So yeah, she'll be kind of flying, checking out, making sure Tad's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Tad?
Well, this door here was hungry, hankering for a snack, so I'm feeding it.
The
You
door?
feed
Makes
any
perfect
crabs,
sense.
right? There are so many of them.
Why is the door hungry? How is the... Never mind. Look, I see an entrance to another cog that we haven't gone into. If we don't want to wait for them to turn, we can always ferry, people
Oh,
over
that's
to
right.
it.
As long as we're out here, we can sort of choose, but I don't know what the significance of that is. I guess we're looking for something to use these skulls for.
What is the cage for?
As
Is
far
there
as I can
anything in
tell, it's there to drown people.
Or to keep them safe?
Do you feed the door?
I feed the door.
You put the crab meat in the door's mouth. It starts chomping. It swallows. Then the monstrous face that appeared in the door disappears. And the door opens. And inside you see a spiral staircase leading upward.
Hey!
We found the way up.
Can I piton the door stuck open?
I don't think it's gonna like that very much.
Yes, you can.
And I just want to go up and see if it is the shaft that I think it is.
It is.
Okay, I come back down.
Okay. While you are doing that, the gear rooms start rotating again.
Uh-oh.
Dawn.
We're gonna lose money.
Marnie would have come with you guys.
Yeah, and
Sure.
I assume Dracira's by the edge so that I can snatch her out and carry her on my back.
I would call her on the cogs and we'll just walk along the cogs as they rotate. Da-da-da-da-da.
Which way do they rotate?
Back to the original configuration.
Okay, so they
Oh,
only
and now we're
go-
shut out.
clock and south.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to
Alright.
wander around and find a cog that is open.
Here. Tad, actually, no. This griffin isn't adjusted to your poison. Sorry. Dawnflower or
Yes.
Marnie, do you want to join me?
Well, I was actually thinking of going to see what's in the water. I've seen those cages before in the port. Not very often, but I've seen it. You put yourself in there, and then whatever's dangerous in the water can't eat you.
Does that's what that cage looks like? Not like a cage where things come down and then feed on the things trapped in the cage?
It does look like a shark cage. Like a diving cage.
Interesting.
I'm not very smart, but I am not stupid either.
Well, I of
I
course
don't
didn't
like-
think that of you, mistress.
I don't like creatures in the water. That sounds incredibly dangerous. I think we should stay
Yeah.
out of the water as
But
much
I
as
can
possible.
also be very dangerous in the water. I could be a crocodile. And you could come and watch and make sure that nothing starts to eat me too bad. It sounds fun.
You said the water is murky, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and slimy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really like. I'm a little nervous, but I suppose you can. I was writing a eulogy, and I can't exactly say it anymore.
Why not?
Well, because she's in there and I'm in here.
Hmm.
I don't shout, but I cup my hands over. Cut my hands to extend my voice range.
Mhm.
Here lies Cruella. They were my sister and my brother before that, and they were literally better than me at everything.
Oh.
Including dying.
I take another moment. Cruella always led the way down here and everywhere else because they weren't afraid to take risks. I believe that's a lesson for us all. You know, you don't hesitate to take risks because one day it might be too late, and regrets suck.
That was
Sleep
very
well.
said.
And hey, we're gonna get you back real soon, anyways. So
Let's hope. Let's hope. That was very well said, Tad. Well, speaking of risks, do you want to go for a swim? One of you can be in the cage, and I can be a crocodile, and we can have lots of fun in the water.
I mean, I suppose I can breathe water. Perhaps I could. I think in the water, my poison probably wouldn't affect you. I could just ride you around down there.
Oh, that sounds fun. Manny, old bunkhouse for me, would you?
Here, Marnie, jump on my griffin's back. We'll stay
And
up
hold
here.
Drazera too, so that Austin can't play because we would hate that.
I'll turn into the crocodile and jump in the water.
I would like to get on her back.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go for a little dive and see what's down there.
Okay.
This is
Nothing
such a bad
bad will
decision.
happen.
This is not a
Nothing
great
bad
idea.
will happen.
You start swimming under the water, and it's murky. It's very hard to see further than 10 or 15 feet away. But you're able to swim down maybe about 20 feet, 30 feet, and find the bottom. And you see little crabs, lights along the bottom as they're moving around. I need you to both make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I have advantage on those, right? Because I'm still using my mental stats that are mine.
Mm-hmm.
Not historically speaking, my best.
I nailed it. I'll bring you back
Um,
safely.
Thanks.
Okay. Tad, you hear in your mind a voice. Greetings, slave.
Oh shit.
So I am in my own headspace because I can't talk in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say, do I feel compelled to think that this is my master? I already have a master.
Not anymore. You've got a brand new master now.
Greetings, master.
Do I just hear Tad's side of this conversation?
Dad is speaking telepathically.
Oh. Then I just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I desire more slaves. Bring them to me under the water.
But master, all of our slaves currently are owned by another master. This master. I pat the Donadile, the crocodile.
I will take them from her as I took you. Bring them beneath the water.
Of course, master.
There's nothing interesting under the water, is there?
You don't see anything.
Can I eat a crab on the way up? Chomp chomp.
Absolutely.
I have a snack or two. These are very nice. Tastes
I
nice.
would like you.
They're poison, aren't they?
Damn it. I was joking.
You now glow with phosphorescence. It's like eating a glow stick.
Crabs are cute.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. You sometimes give me small art attacks. I will, after, I think I'll get up on this side as crocodiles. Just get back up out of the water. Shake myself like a dog.
Yeah, so, like, I did see something down there. I couldn't speak to you because of the water, but I did see something. Jesus Christ, that scared
I forgot how you was.
Sorry, that's
I
Dawn.
thought we were about to attack that.
Okay, then
It was just like the
will,
dock attacks.
I will, shit, I need to be able to talk. I will revert back into my regular form.
What'd you see down there, Tad?
It's not...
Well, I think it was a receptacle for all these skull keys that we have.
There was nothing down there.
No, I saw. You have to understand, like, you're only a crocodile for a little bit of time, but I've spent my entire life as a grung. I'm used to seeing in the water.
Well, the crocodile is used to seeing in the water. There was nothing down there.
Right, but you probably aren't as experienced with it as you with your own eyes. Right?
No, there was nothing down there.
See, there's a receptacle for the skull keys down there.
No.
How come? Wait, you have all the skull keys, don't you?
I didn't say I took them, but let's say that I took them.
Okay, so why didn't you put them in?
Well, I was on the Donadile
Tad.
here. Yes.
What is wrong?
There's nothing wrong, except
There is
we were
something
very
wrong.
eager to
Make-
find where these keys go,
Make,
and now we found them.
make a deception check.
I cannot beat that.
I want to see how badly you can't beat it. Excellent.
Tad, I don't appreciate being lied to.
Well, I don't appreciate your lack of confidence in my
Stop
sightseeing.
lying to me.
It's not a lie, and it's extremely rude to say that I am.
Sunny, Mom, please disregard this pitiful slave who obviously has forgotten his place. There's nothing down there. I don't know why he decides to lie. I don't like it, and thus he's no longer a friend until he proves he can be trusted again, because he's a liar.
Are you feeling okay? Is it has to do with the fact that Cruella died?
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, I feel bad now.
In fact, if I recall, one of the last things she said to me was that she really wanted to get down to the bottom of this place and put those skulls inside their receptacles.
We've been with you the entire time.
Mhm.
She never said that.
Why are
She
you
didn't say
lying
it to
so
you.
much?
She trusts me more, obviously.
No, I understand, but
okay.
like
There's something wrong.
we haven't had any alone time.
We were
Yeah,
literally
Wisp is
there.
Brian, why did the turn order come up?
We need to roll initiative.
Oh
Because this
shit!
thing is tired of us waiting,
Yep.
talking.
And it is going to get a surprise round.
Oh shit!
Even on me?
Yup, as you had no warning that it was going to attack.
Oh, this is not gonna be great, you guys.
Mm.
Wait, I think I'm lost. Are the tiny crabs attacking?
How dare you eat our brothers? Ah.
Wasn't there like spider crabs that we in Princess of the Apocalypse when we were in that boat?
That was just a giant spider. The token I had for it looked vaguely like, I mean, you know, it looks spidery, I guess.
Didn't they like take us underwater? And, like,
No. You were fighting marrows at the same time.
no.
I like to imagine the little crabs are like really into Marxism.
Marxism.
Okay.
Communist crabs.
So, we get Tad, Sunny, Dawn, Marnie. I need Drosera.
I don't think there's much she can do in the water.
She probably doesn't like it.
Others
that
are
much.
Cats don't like water.
excellent swimmers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they are, but your guys are like underwater. Yeah.
Not
we're
yet.
on the dock now.
They're on the dock.
Until it
Oh.
takes us down to the depths below.
Mm.
Okay. Luckily, it rolled a 0 for its initiative, so its surprise round, as it passes all of you, it will take its one round.
Splashing. Sploosh, sploosh.
As it surfaces, you see a creature. It is fish-like, but enormous, with a mouth with row upon row of teeth. Strange
A narwhal.
eyes. It looks almost alien, but not quite, and incredibly ancient.
Ah, damn it.
Yep.
I was
That's
hoping
bad,
it
isn't
wasn't.
That's much worse than communist crabs.
This is like
Uh-huh.
1700 south.
One of my favorite monsters of all time.
And it is going to attack the thing it was told was a better master than it.
Oh, I.
Oh, shit.
It makes 3 tentacle attacks.
Bonkers. Bonkers is my master.
Hang on.
Use bonkers to defend yourself just like you sacrifice.
I don't suppose seeing it attack my previous friend and master breaks me out of
No.
its mind control. Okay.
So it will attack. 1.
Ow.
Is that hit?
I don't suppose my mind control, I am able to protect Dawn.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh, real quick. Are you going to do that, Tony?
I'm waiting for a ruling.
Fair enough.
Okay. So,
Oh,
so
I'll
I'm
have
going
them-
to recurse through this. First, does this hit?
Yes.
Okay.
My armor class is 15.
Next.
Sorry. If he's not going to use it, I'm going to cutting words that.
I assume so, but give me just a moment,
Okay.
please.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. So you are charmed.
Mhm.
That just means you cannot attack the creature or target it with harmful abilities or magical effects.
But I still think my friends are my friends.
Yes. However,
Mhm.
you also cannot take reactions.
Nice.
Well, that solves that.
That answers that. No moral conundrum there.
All right. So, Sunny? And yes, you would have rolled hit die during the rest.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just
And Drosera,
shout out, "Damn, that thing is ugly."
Nice.
That brings that
misses.
down to 10. Yeah.
Okay, so Drosera would also be back at full hit points for the short rest. Excellent. It gets 2 more of those attacks.
Yep. I thought so.
Please roll poorly. Not the dice for your life.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's 13 bludgeoning damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's start with the con save. Oh, God.
So there's no effect for 1 minute, but after a minute, you will have to get in the water.
For 10 minutes?
When you're outside of the water,
For more
you
than
will
10
take
minutes, yeah.
damage every 10 minutes.
And there's no way to ever remove that?
6th level spell or higher.
Jesus.
We're about to
I'm
level up, right?
Fucked.
It gets 1 more of these.
Hold on. We've had a lot of fighting today. We might be leveling up fairly soon.
One can hope,
It
right?
misses
One
with
can
Uh,
hope. Okay, well, the damage is already done, I think, personally. As I am cursed to remain in the water forever. Okay, 69 health points. Alright. Okay. Okay.
Tad, it is your turn.
So I am charmed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take reactions. I see it attacking my friends. I can't hurt it. Can I grapple it? Or is that a violation?
That technically a grapple is an attack, isn't it?
mhm.
I've always been told that attacks have attack rolls, but I think technically you are right.
So I believe you cannot grapple it.
Sure.
Oh, that is an excellent question. It would have moved. So it
Yeah.
submerged a little bit and moved.
Does it become obscured once it's below the water?
Yes.
Got it.
I take the dodge action and try to mediate between these two parties.
Okay.
I tell it, you'll never be able to have them as slaves if you kill them. That's just common sense. Master. Sorry.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it surfaces. And it makes a tail attack at Dawnflower.
It's really got it. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad it rolled low.
Yeah.
It's still 17. Stop it.
Now it's
I would
monster.
help, but I cannot take reactions.
All right. I got to decide what to do now. I can't see it, but I know where it is, right?
Yeah, you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. All right, that answers my question because hold monster requires that I see the creature. So instead, I'm just going to say, 2 can play the psychic mind games. And I'm going to snap my fingers like Thanos. And I'm going to roll synaptic static.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It will make an intelligence save.
Oh, damn, I forgot it was intelligence save. This thing's probably pretty intelligent.
Well, it can't be good at everything.
Yeah! All right, 1d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as concentration checks.
What?
It can make an intelligence save at the end of each of its turn, and the effect on the success. Plus 27 psychic damage.
Nice. Really cool.
Something's wrong. I can hear it screaming in my head.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Marnie for hit dice.
It's not wrong. That means that's good. We want that.
Now, stop hurting my new master.
I
Meow.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
You got a sail cat.
Yeah. There's several move down and then wait.
Okay.
She'll take the dodge action. That's what she'll do.
Okay. Don.
We should have stayed in the room. We should have stayed in the room. I'm angry at this not very nice thing.
Shouldn't have explored underwater.
Well, it was there. What else are you gonna do but explore?
There were
True.
glowing crabs.
Yeah.
I agree.
So magical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to play? Let's play. I'm going to call crocodiles to fight for me.
Okay. Make a nature check.
I'm working on it. It's gotta switch the things. Let's go.
You know what? This seems kind of important. You could have my inspiration to take that 21.
Cool. Cool.
I don't actually know what this nature check is for, but you seemed like it was important to you.
Well, it kind of helps making sure that I call the right creatures, because the raptors are not going to do great in this environment.
That would be little chickens floating around the water. Just little geese.
And yeah, after that's done, I'm just gonna taunt it. You want me? Come and get me, you freak! And the door is open, right? So I'm gonna go all the way here.
So many crocodiles.
Oh my god, that's a lot of crocodiles.
Okay.
And I still
Did I-
have a bonus action. Let's see. Yeah, I think it would be worth it. As I walk through the door, I'm gonna leave right here the totem of the bear, and everybody, including my crocodiles, get 15 temporary hit points for protection.
Damn.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right.
That's a lot of hit points.
And don't forget to roll for the crocodiles, because I want them to rip this thing to pieces. Okay, thanks, bye.
Well, they go before it.
Nice.
But only
That's
just.
not very hard. That's not very hard.
Okay.
You know, I think it's actually better that they roll low than high, because if they roll high, then the thing goes before them.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, there will be a thrashing in the water. What the hell just happened?
It worked last time.
It attacked my bear spirit, but it's just a spirit, and it's not actually there.
Oh, no, I'm clicking the wrong thing. There we go.
All right.
Yeah,
That
the legendary
is
actions
minus
of the sheep.
5.
Okay.
So whoever you're attacking, 16.
You see one of the crocodiles start thrashing
Ah, well,
in the water.
crocodiles
okay.
don't exactly have high AC.
It's okay. I mean, it hasn't even
better-
taken all the temporary HP out yet.
Yeah, better to it than us.
Yeah.
Marnie.
All right. Marnie is going to. So me and the Griffin and Marnie were currently up 20 feet because of the height we need. Because we need the last 10 feet for the Griffin. Marnie's going to try to jump down and land basically on the bear spirit,
Okay.
and then ready a.
She can make an acrobatics check to try and mitigate some of the falling damage.
Okay. Oh, she's going to. Yeah, she's going to rage before, and I know that doesn't count for falling damage, but yeah. Yeah, not bad.
Okay. So she'll
Yep.
just take 1d6 instead of.
She barely felt it.
Cool. Oh, you know what? Griffin and the Marnie both have initiatives of 5. Could they just have
Landed?
swooped over? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that works too. Then anyway, Marnie is going to ready a hatchet attack at the next tentacle or tail that swoops that comes out of the water. A hand axe attack, I guess. She's gonna throw 2 hand axes,
Mhm.
and that's her turn.
All right. What about the griffin? It was just going to do its
The
movement.
griffin is going to give me a little bit more space as it flies over here after dropping off Marnie.
The crocodiles dive under the water.
Go Crocs.
And just a red mist of blood.
But
They probably
who
don't
won?
have blood.
We don't know. Oh my god.
It's weird.
Those are 2 good rolls. 3 good
And they
rolls.
have advantage on strength stuff if that helps them.
And the target is restrained, which maybe they can drag it up to the surface.
Maybe they can. Go Crocs.
So if it's grappled by 2 of those, does it
Hang on,
use
hang on,
one
hang on.
action?
Mathing.
It's 133 points of damage.
Perfect. 5. They did 5 points of damage.
What? They worked so hard.
I'm kidding because somebody was making fun of my math problem.
Okay.
Uh,
They're
I wasn't
magical
technically
and
making fun of your problem. I was just trying to get you to put the wrong number in so we could live.
and it is now the creature's turn. Oh, crap. I forgot.
That they're magical crocodiles.
Yep. They're magical.
Sweet.
They need to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, they're crocodiles. They're only there for an hour. I prefer it being them than it being you guys. Because I'm gonna be not enjoying this.
Plus, they already like the water.
Yeah.
Yep. So, on its turn, it is going to lash out at them. The save is at the end of its turn, right?
Yes, at the end of its turn. And I'll go ahead and roll 3d6s. That is a 3, a 6, and a 3.
What's that for?
This is for the minus for the attacks, if it makes an attack.
Yep, it is.
I guess you might...
It is making 3 attacks.
Okay.
2, 3. So a 3, a 6, and a 3 will all...
Oh, that doesn't... 13, yeah.
They're just crocodiles. I appreciate the effort, though.
Hey, yeah, again, better than the mus.
These are my last summon, though. After that, I am all out. I have 2 more 1-level spell slots, and that is it.
Tad, you hear a voice in your head. Come, help me, help your master. You don't have to, but it's talking to you.
I mean, I won't turn on my friends, but I think I do. Fuck role playing. I do dive down to heed the call of my master.
Gonna go beat some crocodiles to death?
No, I'm not going to turn on my friends. But I would rather stay up here or go inside. But if my master's telling me to go to him, I will go to him. Damn you, role playing. Damn you. I go to him.
Okay. Are you going? Yeah, you're just going to move down.
Yeah.
Okay. Sonny. Tad just dove under the water.
What is wrong with him? I know that he lost his sister, but
She was going to start preparing to dispel magic that would cure Tad, and then he disappears.
Oh,
And she kind of gapes for a little while, and then okay, here, and she pulls out a little harp, a little hand harp, and starts playing counter charm.
It's like those hand-sized guitars.
Mm-hmm. And she's also going to inspire Marnie. Marnie, whatever sickness has inflicted Tad, you're stronger than him. Remember that.
you're stronger than all of us.
Yeah, she's stronger than the 99% of the people on Earth. Because it takes magic to get stronger than she is. For real? Anyway, counter charms up. Everyone within 30 feet has advantage on being charmed.
Mm-hmm.
Marnie has initiative. That's my turn, sir.
Okay. Drusilla.
Paddle, 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 paddle.
It's a good kitty.
yeah, she's gonna go to Dawnflower.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Boop. She'll shake off the water. She can get there.
Hello, Drosera. I'm so glad that you're here. This is gonna be very strange, but
At
I
the
think I need to
end-
stay here.
Of Drosera's turn. There's more threshing under the water.
I think it's killing my babies, Drosera. My poor crocodiles.
But then
Oh, did it roll the intelligence saving throw?
I forgot to do that.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, wow. That's a pretty
That's a
damn
big
good
fail.
intelligence save.
Yeah.
should not have
I'm
said
amazed
anything.
it ever worked.
Yeah, it rolled pretty bad the first time.
Yeah, clearly. Ugh. Well, that's all right.
Yep.
It's not
It didn't
exactly
do
how I
anything.
would define it.
But it dealt 27 points of psychic damage, which it might be immune or resistant to. I don't know. Hopefully not.
Okay.
Uh,
Dawnflower.
well, there's not much I can really do here. At least it's not attacking me anymore. I'm gonna walk up my way up to Drusilla. I'm gonna give her some scritches because she's a girl, and I think that you should know. And I'll give her double scritches, two-handed scritches. I will also, be a bit in her space so that I can have a vantage point. And I will prepare a thorn whip so that if it does come out, I within range, I will whip it. But I will tell my crocodiles to keep doing what you're doing. You're good. You can do this. Rip it to shreds. You're powerful crocodiles. That's my turn.
It is Marnie's turn. Marnie?
Sorry, Marnie is going to, well, she hasn't attacked anything and nothing attacked her, which I think means she loses her rage.
2 turns. So she rages on one. The next turn, if she doesn't hit anything, she's okay. It's the turn after that.
Okay.
Can she slap Tad?
Tad is underwater now.
That is underwater. And the thing is far enough underwater that she wouldn't be able to hit it with an axe, even at disadvantage, right?
Correct. She can't even see it.
Can't even see it. Well, that's unfortunate, because I don't want to go down there. That sounds dangerous. Would she? Would she go down there, guys? What do you think?
Well, she has the flaw that she's super mega reckless right now, but I
Oh,
do think she should
then
stay out of the
100%.
water.
100% she's diving in. Which side does she need to dive into? This side?
I thought it was to the south, but I don't actually know.
The last place she saw it was to the south.
Oh, to the south. Okay.
It
gonna
might
dive
still be
in
grappled
and
by one.
She's going to look for, or she's going to try to find a
Okay. So
tentacly creature to smack.
so first off, she doesn't have a swim speed, so she moves
20 feet?
at half speed. So 20
Mhm.
feet. Additionally, she can only see 10 feet ahead of her in the murk.
Okay.
So make a perception check. This will be the action for your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully she'll get in range to start getting hit, I guess.
So
not
she
bad.
is zeroing in on it.
Mm-hmm.
She will be able to attack next turn at disadvantage, most likely.
Okay. Well, that's her turn, I guess, then.
Okay.
The griffin is going to ferry Sunny and I, or Sunny and itself, over here in order to get within range of everything, of everyone.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. There's some more thrashing under the water.
Go crocodiles, get them.
Okay.
Oh shit! One of them is already dead.
At the end of the crocodile's turn,
Does any of those its get it?
you can't see.
I feel like they're just doing nothing at all.
They're not doing nothing. I want to be clear.
Okay.
But you can't see what's going on. It's under the water and it's murky. You just see this roil in the water. These bubbles come to the surface. It is getting churned up. So you know stuff is happening down there.
It's gonna return to the surface with an army of crocodiles. They're all mind controlled. It's not gonna be pretty.
On its turn, it is going to continue to lash out. And at the top of the round, we are going to call it a night.
Oh, we're in such trouble, you guys.
Yeah,
it's
Marty
all
and
my
Tad are swimming down
fault.
there. That's not good.
I mean, honestly, I would have liked to have swam around anyways.
Mhm.
At least we knew not to believe you.
As soon as he said murky water, I'm like, ooh, I know it makes murky water. So I love this creature. It's so much fun.
Crab people make murky water. They taste like crab, but they speak like people. Trent!
What?
The children
They look
are-
like crab, but they speak like people. Aren't you paying attention?
Well, guys, you're in another pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
always
seem
end
to
up this
collect
way.
those. How close are we to the next level? Because I'm literally gonna be in a pickle even if I live through this.
Mhm.
Yeah, you are. I've not done the math.
I mean,
I
the
blame
XP
Tad
has
for
to be
this.
split fewer ways.
I blame Tad for
We
this.
killed a lot of things tonight.
Yeah,
and we don't have to
members.
share between 5 party members.
True. We get XP for killing Crow. Wait, no.
No, he gets XP for killing Crow.
Don't give him ideas.
If I had the option to, the first time, if Marnie had been within my reach, I was going to grab the scepter and throw it at the thing. Would that have done anything?
It would have immediately deactivated it.
What?
What?
Oh, son of a...
That's mildly upsetting, Brian.
Provided you
I was
grabbed the correct scepter because she had both.
Ah.
2. The Iron Scepter's twin.
Correct.
You told me that one of them controlled a
Yes,
statue or construct or something.
That's
I
right.
knew which one it was, but Marnie had
Mhm.
both.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, and I was thinking maybe put the scepters in the gargoyles' hands, but there's only 2 of them, not 9 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, what were...
How
Did
did
we
that
find out what
work?
we were supposed to put in the gargoyle's hand?
No, we just
Nope.
ignored it and moved on.
I'm assuming it was rubies, because that's what it had.
Any kind of gem.
But no, it had the eye.
Oh, so it was just any gem?
Mm-hmm.
I had a bunch of those.
Yep.
So did somebody get the eye of Zoltak, not realize what it was, went down, figured out that statue needed rubies, put the ruby in the statue's hand?
Yes, and what
And
the
then die?
statue does is when you put a gem in its hand, it crushes it into dust, opens its hand again. It needs to do this 9 times.
Okay, yeah. But it couldn't break the eye of
could not
Zoltak,
break that
so
one.
the arm broke
The
off.
arm broke off.
Oh, that's funny.
When you try your best.
Can you imagine that thing flexing so hard its arm falls off?
Uh,
Oh, I like this module.